going, guys? Welcome to episode number 37 of MLB 22. So, just got done sleeping in a little bit more today. Um, since I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning, and pretty much just had to restart one of my times. Um, I am your favorite popular creator, Zach Dawson, from Titanic. Having a very lucky hand, having a full house, pretty much so on and so forth. You guys are here want to catch more, what's up, Josh, OFW, make a love shout out, how you doing? Welcome back to our awesome community with our 383 mods and our companions. Good to see you, how you doing? But if you guys want to catch more MLB 22 for 2 hours plus every Saturdays and Sundays, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Just remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and now it's power. When we meet and greet new committee members, new companions, one at a time. One step at a time, guys. Never give up, never surrender, stay awesome. Hey, pretty much anything else to support and hand. But other than that, guys, anytime we manage to meet new committee members, new friends, or you've got a favorite popular creator like me from Titanic, Zach Dawson, pretty much only from Titanic for a long time, decades, or have any fears but no beliefs, or pretty much under consideration or advisement. Doesn't have anything in return. That's pretty much all we gotta do. What's up, Lazada? Make a left shout out. Welcome back to our awesome community. Instead of having one account, it's pretty much two. I don't think anybody's ever forgotten to mention that. But all we gotta do, guys, when we meet and greet new community members, new friends, one at a time, for our 383 mods and our companions, is follow and share, guys. Share and follow on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. One step at a time, guys. Anything else in return. I'm trying to think of a nice YouTube poll. If any of them's gonna ring a bell for the time period. But we'll see what we got in mind. You guys have an account today on Twitter. You guys can send me out and follow me, guys. Zach Dawson. Over 4 years plus on Twitter. Over 6 on YouTube. And my love and I, 2022 days, guys. 2022. So I'll work this morning, and then tomorrow, Below and I have a couple of good things going on. Pretty much a few things going on tonight. But we'll get that into further detail. But other than that, guys, whenever I was still working on getting married, I get physical engagement, and pretty much get other couple important things under control, and any malfunctions on the table, and anything else that's not really much to capture and whatnot, but keep it under advisement, and pretty much not much to really cross or extinguish. But all you guys gotta do, for our awesome community, is inform your name and how long you've been active on Twitter, so we can meet and greet new community members, new friends, guys, one at a time. And that's where you guys will find me, Zach Dawson, your favorite popular creator of all time. That's fabulous, but pretty much marvelous too. What's up, Eds? Making love shout out. Welcome to our awesome community. Thank you so much for coming in. Pretty much more awesome and more tremendous. We guys have an account on Steam and the sports music RPGs. Action Adventure, shooting.
Hello, Jack.
Welcome to use your own credit card or go after Steam gift cards. 20s, 50s, or 100s. You see, guys, those are the best bets between any transaction, one of two different ways. Anytime you want. You guys can always find me, your favorite popular creator, me, Zach Dawson, 93. I've always been a big fan of a couple of big genres ever since I was a kid. Anything else that's more awesome, pretty much more exciting, more something casual. Or maybe something more neutral for a change. That can draw a lot of excitement, a lot of something to come through, and have something to fulfill, too. Anything else that's more to enjoy, more to have a lot of awesomeness, entertainment, and keeping our heads up the same way at the same time. And probably a few extra. If you love playing RPGs like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, I know that Assassin's Creed Mirage, guys, is still something I'm going to be pre-ordering pretty soon. Um, I still haven't put a request down, guys, for pretty much for the first GameStop for the new era. This is exactly where we are, 2023. Anything else is more to Sony will buy. Go and give you guys a nice YouTube poll while we're at it. So we can see where we're at this point. But yeah, guys, God of War Ragnarok is really good. You guys will have a new episode of a new episode of God of War Ragnarok this Monday after work. Same time, same channel, since it's always three to 4 days a week for our awesome community. So we gotta see how that's going to pass up. Anything else, so on and so forth. Between both and anything else that's more, and not into questioning, but more entertaining too. See how that's going to benefit and whatnot. But alongside RPGs, as I was a kid, I always love them and enjoy them, having a lot of exploration. If you like playing sports like Madden, baseball, racing, pretty much tennis and whatnot, or you can check out that too. So as you see, I had a little bit of a hairball after I had a couple things between supper last night and pretty much being with my Subway family for a while to go through yesterday too, and anything else that's more to take in. We'll be at E3. I'm almost done with this YouTube poll, guys. I'm just trying to figure out what we got going on. But anyway, guys, let's see where we're at. You guys can find me on Steam, ZachDawson93, your favorite awesome popular creator. Never give up, guys. Never surrender. Stay awesome, entertained, and pretty much anything else in general the same way. If you guys have an account on Instagram, check out Kevin, guys, over 5 years plus, over 2 on the second one. We have each other only on our current apps, 5 out of 7, and that is, of course, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. And if you guys also want likes, support, comments, views, wants, hours, too. I don't know when I'm going to be starting on step 2 again. I mean, I can always get it done right now, but I haven't really pondered with that, or tried to bother with that, or try to overpower it, but as long as I pretty much have a different active account, or pretty much backup account, so that way I can get back to accepting super chats from you guys. It's pretty much super chat signals and thanks. Even though I've been monetized for the last way before this past year. That would be, guys, this past year of 2022. Since it's going to be starting fresh, starting new, and since it's not going to be able to start or try to evaporate or explode and whatnot, but anything else is more secretly, not really grind its gears or grind its cheeks, but we'll see. I mean, I can always have the time to see what went wrong the first few tries, but this is exactly a third try for me. To kick off the new era for all of us, and my love and I, and also anything else in general to take care of. And that's the best way to probably handle it right there, so it all depends when I really want to get back into it. But we'll see. I mean, it's very important to really still accept super chats, signals, and thanks under advisement. So if you guys need any popularity or any extra help, just get rolled by Kevin, guys. He's awesome, very loving and caring, and the best chance to have most of those tools in return to help us out. Guys can check out Kevin, guys, on... Hold on, let's see what we've got going on. Okay, there we go. Guys can check out Kevin, guys, on 24/7. What's up, my girl Vagina? Make a love shout out. How you doing? You're pretty much dressing fine here today for our awesome community. for our 383 mods and our companions. So Kevin guys, 24/7. Also the same with my girl Sorty and my second host Hana. And above 24/7 is Raniak, my good brother, for our awesome, popular community. Just remember guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative, and knowledge is power. I just thought I would change the two words. Instead of positive and loyal, guys, I pretty much call it saying awesome and creative. If you guys are always okay with that. I mean, pretty much okay with it, or anything else in general for it. I just thought I would switch it up and make it good for all of us today. If you guys want shoutouts, always 100%. And you guys can vote Alan at 38 and the Great Summon at 14. The most very important thing with our awesome community today, with your favorite popular creator, me guys Jack Dawson, is we watch videos in full, like, support, and comment, guys. Follow me and send me out on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. REDDIT, as long as it's not TIDDER. Or spelling it as the Riddler or something. So whatever is more to really cross or not benefit. I'll go above detail. Ron Grace, make a love shout out. How you doing? Welcome to our awesome community. We're with a lot of followers today, and our 383 mods. My highest mods is 383, guys, for all of us today. 1478 on views and 808 on likes. And every 19 to 20, guys, a handful of news today. Pretty much 24/7. With our awesome community, a handful of news for all of us, and your favorite awesome popular creator, guys, me, Zach Dawson, from the only movie Titanic and nothing extra. As you guys have seen, my Mets are looking to get back to winning right now. Pretty much only won 2 games, guys, on the replay. Pretty much for my Mets altogether. Swapping 17 and 17 last weekend. So hopefully the connection doesn't allow to go above average this time, guys. So, but back when I was doing bowling yesterday, it only lasted above an hour. But it would have been probably subtle to injury. Pretty much having not much of a serious answer, but hopefully it doesn't let it down today. Petty Bump 75, what's up? Make a love shout out. Thank you for coming in. For our 383 mods and our companions, how are you? What's up, Charlie? Thank you so much, buddy. So in today's matchup, guys, is David Peterson versus Kyle Gibson. So if you're having a win-loss record, guys, that's even, but not really much to mismatch, you probably just need a win from your starting pitcher. So we'll see how it can really level with them. Yeah, guys, I had a good night's sleep, and my love and I were on the call for a while, and so pretty much has work this morning, and then my love and I are going to be having a buffet here in the United States tonight after she gets off work. So we're still having that late celebration dinner. It's pretty much a buffet restaurant or a buffet place. And I totally said, quote, and I'll tell you guys the truth, too. I haven't been to a buffet dinner for a while since, I think it was way before or after COVID hit another damn thing towards the structure between variants wearing masks and which nobody can breathe or try to see how they can really breathe and speak. But so far COVID has not been, I mean, it has been going either way, but as long as it takes the pinning 1, 2, 3, but it's been doing okay, but our health has been doing different, but keeping normal and neutral. Starting pitcher, guys, we're going to give my Mets a win today, hopefully. That would be, guys, left-handed thrower, David Peterson. On the replay, he's pretty much doing average. He, in his first 2 starts for my Mets to kick off today. He's got 1 win and 1 loss, guys, with a 294 around average. Guys are seeing okay, probably a little more to build up and whatnot, but anything else more to the skies will probably have more wins instead of losses together for it. And here's the starting lineup, guys. We're going to get the Mets back on board to catch up the second place Marlins and pretty much the tough team that's in first place, and that's the Atlanta Braves, which I think both of those teams are playing today. Starting off first, guys, for the Mets today will be center fielder Starling Marte, Liz Glowman's at DH, Peter Alonso at first, Zadie Davis at third, Dan McNeil at second. Mark Callahan at left field, guys. He's in the sixth batting position. Francisco Lindor at short, Brandon Nimmo at right, and batting ninth, guys, above average today. As a catcher, for us, guys, it's James McCann. He's the catcher today. Well, yeah, guys, I had a good night's sleep and spent time with my son and family after work yesterday, and not much severely assault injury, but
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Mother's Day action.
But the guys
on
can't
the
complain
show.
otherwise. But
it's the New York Mets taking
keep it
on
more
the
awesome and
Philadelphia
truthful.
Phillies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John
Well, when I get
Shaw.
through with 2 hours
And
plus
Chris
this morning, guys,
Agaya
I just thought I would
having
sleep in a little
huge
bit more
impact for this
today.
team all year.
Since
Pete Alonso, he of course
our
leads
current
their
date
team
is
in
January
home
7th,
Yeah, Boog, he's been
2023.
So,
So, the only thing I don't have very much planned, as far as I know here today, but anything else is more in the question of trying to visualize an art attack and whatnot. But
First pitch coming at you right after
the only
break.
thing we've got going on is me being with you guys. I'm off for the weekend, go back to work on Monday.
So just about set now.
So not
And
much to
starting
progress,
this one
but
is Kyle
keeping
Gibson.
more to build and likewise. Well, guys, starting pitcher today. Funny fighting Phils, guys, or nicknamed the Phillies. Guys, it's here, number 44, Kyle Gibson. The replay stats is making a 6 start, he's 1 and 4.
Stepping in for New York, Starling Marte.
Alright, guys, top of the first. Leading off for my Mets today will be Starling Marte.
The pitch.
Not bad of a start, guys, for Starling Marte. On the replay, he's batting
That one
261.
misses, and we're
Which is exactly not that high. He also has 4 homers, guys, and 13 runs driven in. And that's going to be 2 balls that he'll ever face. If we're looking to get a swing at the bat, guys, the best chance you guys can do it is not get walked. That's the important
There's a
thing.
swing and a
And that's going to be a line shot to deep left field, and a good way to start, guys. That one's
That
gone.
one barely got out of here, and that gives
Fair
him
home
lead.
run of the
It's
replay, guys,
1-0.
for Starling Marte. Fair home run of the season, guys. Here come my Mets now. That's exactly a massive start to do. If you're looking to get a team a win, guys, pretty much you guys can pretty much hit a home run first him. That's pretty much something to really extinguish, but anybody's looking to take it at this point. Alright, guys, batting second will be Luis Galormi. He's batting 234 on the replay.
Here's Luis Guillorme.
And that's going to be a base hit to center field. Wow. First off, guys, a home run, and now a base hit to center field. Mets know what they got to do. I mean, the Mets right now every weekend is off to a good
up
start.
next for New York, Pete Alonso had the
Right
day
on at
off
first, guys,
yesterday.
with nobody out. Batting third, guys, tying with Eduardo Escobar with 7
And
home
that's
runs.
in there for strike one.
You have to check out this first baseman. His name is Pete Alonso. He's batting 216, guys, on the replay. 7 homers, 18 runs driven in. He'll be facing Kyle Gibson. So as a strike, guys, Gibson will pitch to Alonso.
Line drive. That's
And that is a
hit.
base hit to right field, guys.
Lead runner
A
holds
single to
up.
right field for
They're
Alonso
first and
now.
second with nobody out.
I mean, who would have ever thought a team will be off to a good start and race the Zeros that quick?
He was hitless in four.
I mean, I don't think anybody else would expect it. It may or may not be out of the clear,
First
or
pitch
probably
doesn't
off
find
the edge,
zone.
or out of the fog.
Singy, maybe some
Whatever it
nerves
could
getting
be.
the best of him in the first.
What's up, Gangsman? Making love shout out. Happy 2023 to you. How are you?
Now, those hitters on the
Now,
other
with
side, they're gonna say
383
it's
mods
nerves
in our
and use that
companions.
as a competitive edge to try to jump on.
Well, guys, first and second, nobody out. And that's going to be a
That one
foul to right
fouled
field.
off.
As long as it's not out of a frenzy. Anything else attack either. Well, guys, get some more pins to Davis.
Next
That's
one
going to be
misses.
2 balls and 1
Ball
strike
2.
now. See how that can really draw attention. Alrighty, guys.
At the belt and
We got
fires.
some nice news to talk about
Fouls
today.
one off.
How awesome
2-2.
community. Never give up, guys. Stay awesome and entertained. And keep your heads up as much as you can.
Here comes
Well,
the
at
pitch.
383 miles and our
And
followers.
now it's filled up.
We got some nice news to talk about this morning, guys. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Say awesome and
The
creative.
3-2
Analysis
is
power.
off the outside edge.
When we
and that
meet and
is
greet
ball
new
four.
community members, new friends,
Interesting,
guys,
he
one
went
at
with
a
the
time.
off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the
As long
fastball.
as there's nothing stuck in
now
my
here's
socket
Jeff
for a minute,
McNeil.
I don't think there's anything else to complain or pretty much
That
revolve
one's
and
in there,
whatnot.
0-1.
I think we'll stay top. Batting fifth, guys, on the replay. Next batter is Jeff McNeil. We're gonna get something else going for the
Bases
Mets
juiced,
for all of us here today.
outs.
Batting 235, guys, with 5 runs driven in. Give some more pitch to
And
him.
now the
And that's
count
one
is
ball
even.
with a
Need a
strike already.
strikeout, and you need a
This is something
ball,
neutral, but
perhaps
not
on the ground
pretty much
for a
not
double play,
overpowered
get
either.
yourself a pop-up, something, but you gotta make
But other
some
than that, guys,
pitches.
Zach Dawson
But
is
if he can battle
pretty much
and get through this,
an
he
awesome
can earn some
creative
points.
name. Very popular, since anything else is more instant, and pretty much more decorating.
The 1-2.
But anytime we manage to meet new community members, new friends, guys,
Gotta
one
work it
step at
little
a time,
harder in this first
for our
frame
383
than he
mods and our followers. Keep it right intact and more awesome, more creative. What's positive and loyalness is also key too, but I just thought I would split a little bit of stuff up for our new
Left-hand
era
batter
of this year,
waits.
2023.
And a foul
But
ball,
staying
he
awesome
stays
and
alive.
creative.
Guillorme,
Anything you
the
can probably
runner at third.
you can probably
Alonso
create, guys,
at
on
second.
your
Davis
channel
on at first with
makes it
nobody
more
out.
awesome, makes it more
Next offering
occupied,
is downstairs.
entertaining. And anything else that's not explosive like Kim get massive, and anything else that's more up to date too.
On the
Well, guys, that's gonna be
right
ground ball
side.
right side of the mound.
Fires
That's
out
a
for
home
one.
plate.
And they turn to double play.
And that is a double play, guys. I think that's the first time we've ever seen home play at the first base. And it's 4-6-3, guys, but any team that's looking to not buy it or sell it, that will be out number 2, guys, on the double play. But second and third will stay at ease.
Here's Mark
We're gonna
Canada.
keep the tails
It's
moving,
great to get on the board
keep the
in
balance
first
off
frame of the
pace,
ballgame,
and
but here's an opportunity for
keep
them
it right
to
and
really
tack a little
open
bit.
things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can
But
cash
all we
in.
gotta do, guys, when we meet and greet new community
there
members, new
for
friends,
strike
one
one.
step at a time,
Second
all
and
we
third,
gotta do
2 down.
is share and follow. Follow and share on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram,
Meanwhile,
and
this pitch
Reddit
gets
as well.
away.
Stay awesome, entertain, guys,
No
and keep our
advance,
heads
good
up
job behind the dish.
as best we can by liking, supporting, and commenting for our awesome, popular community. Like if you have an account on Twitter today, guys,
Way out
yes,
front
send
for
me out
strike
and follow
two.
me. Zach Awesome. The most creative, popular name of all time to begin, from start to finish. It's been over 4 years, guys. I've been on Twitter.
And it's even
Over
up.
6 years on YouTube. Pretty much on YouTube for sure. It's like, you got 6 plus 4, guys, that's 10. But this year, of the new era of 2022, of 2023 for us, it's going to be 5 years on Twitter for me. So that's going to be coming up very soon. And on July 30th of this year, it'll be 7 years I've been on YouTube too. So that's more charming, more excellent too. Having some good milestones. And then when you add up 7 and 5, that's 12 years combined. Which is exactly really good. Let's see how that could really stand out for a change. But before I go more further, guys, starting pitcher for the Mets today, we're going to catch up the top 2 teams, which got to see the Braves in first place, and Warriors in second place, as our man number 23 guys starting, David Peterson. Game number 6 for him, he has 1 win, 1 loss, with an average of 294. Bottom of the first guys leading off for the Phillies will be Odubel Herrera. Spending 238 on the replay. Vincent will start off against Herrera. That's 1 ball given in to him. Sorry, guys. Also, guys, my love and I, 2022 days. Just really have a lot of spending time around, and it's only been like 2 days already in return, but not much to really acknowledge or take a lot of patience. Even though, guys, patience is always a virtue. When we meet and greet new community members and friends one at a time, by staying awesome and creative. Want to really summarize it up and pretty much keep it more up instead of down at this point, but anything else that's good for you, it's good for me, it's good for everybody else, you know, just to keep them more entertained, and anything else is more possible, and
Here's a strike.
Well, don't expect
pretty much
too many
anything
more
else
high
that's
fastballs. This is a good sinker
anything
ball
else is
pitcher,
worth
and
changing, or
sometimes they can make mistakes
anything
trying
else
to
to
pitch up
really
in the
take
zone. Look for him to stay down
one step,
around the
probably
knees
not
to be effective.
the other one.
To the right
But guys, that's going to be a
side,
base hit to
into
right
the
field.
outfield,
Wasn't
base
what
hit.
any other team's been
So,
doing.
runner aboard to
And here
start
come the
inning.
Fighting Phils. That's a
He
single to
made it
right
out
field
well. It's
of
been
their
a
own.
tough stretch at the plate lately.
We're
Just
going to
one of
occupy
those
what
high base
the
hits
Mets have
with
been
the
doing
infield.
for
Just
us.
kind of rolled over on it a
A
little
single to
bit,
right
but
field, guys,
sometimes those
is
can
the
find
best
a
thing to
hole and
lead
get you
off
a knock.
with.
Garrett
Better than
Stubbs
nothing.
stands
Give him
in for
more.
the Phillies.
Something in, inside, and outside. What all you
And
guys
first
gotta do
offering
is
is
inform your
fouled
name
off.
and how long you've been active on Twitter by following and sharing, guys. Sharing and following one step at a time, but not go above average either. But keep it more neutral. We guys have an account on Steam.
that's
Any sports,
downstairs and
music,
outside.
RPGs, action adventure, shooting.
Heart rate right now.
You guys are welcome to use any transaction, 2 transactions, 1, or pretty much anything you want. The credit card you're looking to use,
Nobody
or go
out,
after
runner
senior cards,
first.
20s, 50s, or 100s anytime you want. That's to really
Next offering is in for a
see
strike.
how amazing a game really is. That's more awesome and creative, and more to really check out too.
Next offering upstairs.
You guys already know my name, Zach Dawson93 on Steam. I still have not restarted my Pixel
Next
remasters.
pitch is
That's
outside.
1, 2, and 5. Those are the only 3 games, guys, that I haven't really
Kicks and
beaten
fires.
on my PC as of late. Looking for a
Stubbs
bunt,
catches
and that's a
swing,
strikeout,
appeal to
guys, by
third,
the umpire.
and Jerry Hillsdale
And that's the
says
first
he went
strikeout
around.
for the starter for the Mets
Now
today
it's Alec Bohm.
by David Peterson. That's going to be out number 1 to begin. Made 101 for nothing, guys.
In
Or
there,
trying
it's
to
0-1.
dig out of the grass so they can have a shovel to use and, just to dig a hole and whatnot. But while we're at it, guys, if you love RPGs like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, checking out the new God of War Ragnarok, I would
And
expect you
ball
guys to
one.
really check it out. It's awesome. You guys will most likely have a new episode by my Monday after work. Once we get through this
Swing and a
weekend
miss.
here today.
Clearly all in on the fastball right
So I'm
there,
gonna have
but it was
that a little bit
changeup.
in
Bottom
hand,
just fell out of it.
involving.
He's gonna have to make
I mean,
an
God of War
adjustment.
Ragnarok's been doing really good. I don't see any changes going on anytime soon until I make my
right
first
side,
appearance at
foul
GameStop coming
territory.
up. To start pre-ordering the first
Alonso
3
makes
games,
the catch.
pretty much the 3
And there
big
are 2
names.
outs.
Only for our PS5 together, and that would be.
And time now
I mean,
for
that
the
would
Phillies
pretty
lineup.
much
Already
for the one
trailing
to
by
have a
one
lot
in this
of
one. They'll be
exceptions,
looking to get on the scoreboard
not declining
early
and
on
whatnot.
as well.
And that would
It's
be
just the
Star Wars
one
Jedi
run, so
Survivor
not too
on March
big a hill to
17th.
climb, but yeah, if
Final
they can
Fantasy
answer
16,
back in
which
this
that
inning,
game's
or
going to
at
be in the
least
course,
next
but
couple,
pretty much
well,
massive.
maybe settle everyone
By
into this
June
ball game,
22nd
and that
for the
includes their own
PS5,
starter on the
and
mound.
Kyle
the other game,
Schwarber
guys,
comes
was a
up to hit
collaboration
here.
accompanied
And the first
by
pitch misses
Halsey,
for ball
which Halsey
one.
is still one of my favorites when it comes to female singing, pretty much between the other few, is Diablo 4. Diablo 4 is going to be set to come out, guys, for
Swings through
consoles
that one for
on
strike
June
1.
8th or June 6th. So that's something to really think about, too. I still have no clue when Assassin's Creed Mirage is coming
Next
out, but
offering is in for a
the only
strike.
top 2 games I normally leveled up with, between the awesomeness and the popularity it's been getting, you guys understand what they are. And that is Assassin's
Left-handed
Creed
hitter
Odyssey
waits.
and Valhalla. Those 2 games were really good. Even though there hasn't been an Assassin's Creed game, not one game of the year, so it really hasn't. But as far as Black Flag goes, it's average
Now
as it
the throw to
is.
first on the run.
And that's going to be an
First, and he
infield
beats
hit,
it.
guys, to
Everyone's
left field.
safe.
They come to Phillies now. Runner first goes to second base without a significant throw. But I don't think it's going to be assault to injury, probably a joke or something out of seriousness. But whenever it's more to verify and identify,
Here's
whenever
Nicholas
it's okay to
Castellanos.
proceed and not execute. If a lot of players like
Well, with this many pitches thrown
sports
here in
games,
this
guys,
first
like
inning, you're
baseball,
giving the other team a
racing,
really good look. He's gonna
bowling,
have
or
to find a
anything
way to
else
get
that
some weak
blows your
contact,
mind
maybe a
between
swing
having
and miss.
awesomeness,
Get into that
entertainment,
dugout and hit the reset button.
and do whatever it takes what kind of game it really is. See how much of a rating it got, I mean it got in general, kind of a good review it's been having. You guys can check out those 2 as well.
And a pitch.
I've always
Swing
been a
and
big fan,
miss,
guys, of
and he
sports ever
struck
since I was a
him
teen.
out.
You know, I love it. It's really entertaining. Doesn't blow everybody else's minds, but see what can really stick out for you. What's up, Killer Dave? Make a love shout out, brother. How you doing? For our awesome community, with our amazing followers, and accompanied by guys, the important thing is our 383 mods. Which is pretty much a strong position. You guys can find me, guys, Zach Dawson93, your favorite, handsome, popular creator. For one movie, guys, and that's Titanic, only alone, but not the others. You guys have an account on Instagram. Check out Kevin, guys, 24/7. He's awesome. Very creative, very loving, caring, and supportive. We only got each other, guys, on our current apps today. Going forward, and that would be, guys, on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. But no TikTok, guys, or Snapchat. That's gonna be a base set to center field. That's exactly what I'm planning to always do, guys. Keep the pressure on the other team, and some with a nice solid hit to begin for your team. If you have such an even record, even though, guys, you win some or lose some, let you live and fight another day, pack your bags, and move on to the next one.
There's a foul ball.
As long as no one is listening to Jay-Z, and what Jay-Z is, he's a good singer, but that's why I don't get into, and that's why I don't have anything smashed to get back into rap anytime soon, so pretty much another thing towards another or another, but I'm just visualizing attack. But I'm like, guys, yeah, anything else that's more entertaining and have a lot of experience either way, or anything else to really discover on it. But other guys, if you guys want like, support, comments, views, watch hours as well, guys can check out Kevin. He's awesome, very loving, caring, and supportive. He comes in every couple days every week.
1-2 now.
But I still haven't seen him, I think. No problems or any concerns or confusion ever since way before this past year of 2022 at this point. So, out of the ones, out of tributes, out of flashbacks and whatnot, but anything else is not worth out of the book. You know, I have a record, so give someone pitch to Nemo. That's gonna be a strikeout, guys, on a circle change. And he got out on strikes, guys. Do not like it one bit. And that's out number 1 or out number 2 now. Anything else to verify and keep it a lot of passing to the tail. Keep it right in position and not jump back and forth. Whenever it's careful and more to verify. Kept the catcher, guys, Saints McCann. He's not doing good on the back, guys, as of late. It's a runner on the first, guys, with 1 out. And the replay, guys, this is not a joke, probably out of craziness. You guys see James McCann, he's batting $160, with 2 homers and 5 RBIs driven in. He'll be facing Kyle Gibson. Gibson will pitch to McCann. And that's going to be a flying ball to deep center, racing back, and it gets away from his glove, guys. Look at that. Is a run going to score? Check this out, guys. It is a base hit to center, and a run will score. That's what my Mets really ordered. That is a triple to center, guys. Look at that. I mean, who says no one can go home if you have a pretty good hit? If you have a catcher, an awesome first baseman, or not really much to drive insane. And it's 2-0 Mets, guys, on the replay. And it's the finale, and Citizens Bank Park. Oh my goodness. Usually, if you have a pretty good batter, you pretty much know what you're doing. That's a good team back into winning and start catching up. I mean, that is very impressive if you have an excellent batter for teams. But now, guys, if we want help or pretty much anything else extra, it's going to be a ground ball to second, guys. A run will score. And that's out number 2, guys. Throws the first automatically. And a score update, guys. The score is 3-0 Mets in my favor. 3-0 Mets, guys. Finale in Citizens Bank Park. I mean, that's what the Mets will really expect. To get back in the winning column, put the pressure on the Marlins and the first place Braves. That's the best chance you got right there. But go away to attract it. Go away to benefit and not take any self-help or anything else that's more self-centered. So if you guys need anything else, you guys can check out Kevin, 24/7.
To the pitch.
Along with the generous, my second rows guys Hana and Sorty, and above 24/7 is my good brother Running Egg as well. Very nice guy, very creative. He's awesome. And anything else that needs a lot of help for the Kings too. That's gonna be a base hit to center field, guys. Apparently one of the players defensively just bobbled it. But that's going to be a stand-up single. And with guys, Luke Gorman is now 2 for 2 now. Which I don't think any other team would expect it. I mean, a team tries to catch it and tries to bobble it. But tries not to get all over it. Not very many, but keeps it right in range. Here comes first baseman, guys, Pete Alonso. Let's remember him and Eduardo Escobar. A tie with 7 home runs altogether. Which is something that's a gold mine. Pretty much something to treasure too. But as always guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome, entertained. Actually no, stay awesome and creative. And now it's power. When we meet and greet new community members, guys, new friends, one at a time. That's one shoutouts. You got some. We always accept them.
Just an awesome swing of the bat.
And you guys can vote Orlando 38 and the Great Solomon at 14. The same point at the same time. Once again, anything else in return, like what do you call it? Every other day, or what's like for 24/7, like once upon a time. Whatever's good for you, it's good for us. It's good for me. Let's kick off the new era of 2023. That's to really consider. But the most very important thing, guys, was your favorite popular creator, guys, me, Zach Dawson from Titanic, and our awesome popular community today. Let's kick off the 7th day of 2023 as we watch videos in full, guys. Saying, like, support, and comment. That's at Samuel, and follow me on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And also Reddit. No other abs included, only 5 out of 7, so on and so forth. Well guys, that's the highlight some we got some minds and news to talk about today. Even though the sad stuff the last time, pretty much above an hour last night, but pretty much after what happened, so. Ground ball behind second, throws to second base, finally stops the bleeding, and stops the pulse. And the side is retired, guys. Mets are off to a nice start now. They know what we gotta do. We gotta get back to winning. Well, guys, we got a bottom in the second, and it's Mets 3, Phillies nothing. Finale at Citizens Bank Park. Alright, guys, here we go. Gibson will stay on the mound, leading off for the Phillies right now. Batting 6, guys, is the man, Reyes Hoskins. Batting 207, guys, 3 homers, 9 runs served in. David will pitch to Reyes. That's going to be foul on a 4-seamer. We have a 19-20, guys, a handful of INC news today, 24/7. They kick off the new era, for the most part. With our awesome community, guys, we have a 19-20 for INC news. With your favorite popular creator, me, guys, from Titanic, Zach Dawson, your handsome popular creator. So, today's date, guys, is January 7th, 2023. My phone is now 36 years old, guys. If you wanna wish my love, actually my favorite fiance, a late 36th birthday today, if you want. We've got a couple of plans of our own here today after she gets done with work. It's off at 4:30 today and also tomorrow. So how am I going to be having this, pretty much this dinner buffet restaurant tonight? It's pretty much a buffet here in the state of OHIO, perhaps. As I mentioned earlier, I'll say it again, I haven't really had a buffet place after, pretty after a good amount of time, but anything else that's more to see how the food really is, what kind of drink you probably are taking on, and anything else that's more to enjoy, but I haven't had a buffet, guys, for a while.
That's great.
But, well, when I get to celebrate together, you know, for her lame birthday celebration. I was also expecting a couple things from me too, but that's what I said, I'm still working on it, so. Anything else that's welcoming inside or outside the zone? Alright guys, to see what kind of INC news we've got for you today. We don't usually get a whole lot. when it comes to weekend
And there are
mornings.
two down.
Every Saturdays, guys, and
Back-to-back
Sundays.
strikeouts to start
For
the
baseball
frame,
2
and
hours
that's
plus,
now 3 in a
essentially.
row.
Yeah,
So,
he's really settling
anything else
in
that's
and getting a
brought
feel
in?
for his pitches, throwing them where he wants
Okay,
to
guys,
right
we'll start
now.
the first
So
one
we'll see
today.
how long he can keep this streak
Getting
going.
pregnant, it's just the beginning.
Johan
Let's guys can check out today.
stands in for the
11
Phillies.
hours ago,
A
from last
switch hitter
night to
batting
kick off
right.
this morning. As 11 of the craziest things involving
And the
DC
first
Universe
offering is not
has done
close.
with the Joker. I mean, there's been a lot of crazy things, guys, with the Joker that the main villain's been doing since pretty much in the comics, something inside involving the movies
right
and
there.
whatnot, animated movies, animated TV shows with Batman and the Joker.
2-0.
Well, especially this one movie, guys, that was good with comedy. And it's not the same with one of
Swing
the
and a line
actors
drive,
either.
base hit out of
That's
the
going to be
center
a
field.
strong-based hit,
And that
guys, to center
extends
field.
the inning.
And here come the
Showed
Phillies.
some really nice patience in that at bat.
That will be, guys, a single to center.
That's about as
Looking at
technical
ball
as
and
it
have a
gets. Got his
nice
stride
comeback or
low, out
transition.
of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and
Anything else that's more
squared up
basic
out
or
front.
accumulating
Man, that was
or
like he was in the
a
cage
strong
hitting on
summary.
the tee. And you can
But the thing
feel
about
this
the
crowd
Joker,
waking
guys,
up a bit here as the guys are
he
starting to
doesn't
make some
really
noise
have
with their
sadness
bats.
in front of him.
This is Bryson
I mean, that's
Stott.
why he's
In
exactly
there for
happy a whole
strike
lot.
one.
He could not stop laughing when it comes to having jokes and, having a lot of crime and pretty much any time he faces
off
the
of first
Batman
with two
in
away.
the comics. So he decides to do whatever he wants. Tries to
Next offering is
mess
in
around with
for a
Batman.
strike.
Also,
Perhaps
the
not
other,
quite ready
pretty
to
much
hit.
the important
First two
citizens of
pitches
Gotham
by
City.
him for a couple
So,
of strikes. Now
that
backs
remains
against
to be
the wall.
seen
He's
and
gonna have
much
figure
more to be
something
settled,
out
too.
and figure it out quickly.
Pretty much any other intelligence and whatnot, but
The pitch.
anything else that's
Way
really something to look ahead and something to look out for. But I will say, guys,
And down the
Joker is funny the way he is, but anything else that's more to stick around and just to stick around the MCU for a while. But anything else for the greater good. But he's funny in some ways, but the only thing
fouled
that
off.
made the Joker famous was the late actor Heath Ledger.
Here's a
He pretty
2-2.
much did a hell of a job in
And a foul ball, he
one
stays
Batman
alive.
movie, and that would be, guys, The Dark Knight. And what he was like in his 30s, being in other
pitch.
movies before taking
Stays
his
alive.
role as the Joker, accompanied by
Eighth pitch
Christian
of the
Bale,
at-bat
Gary
coming
Oldman, and everybody else in return. So
And a swing and a miss.
and you guys
that's
want to know
that.
who plays the
Phillies
next
strand
Joker?
one. They trail
was,
it here 3-0.
It was Mark Hamill, guys, and Batman and the Killing Joke. And once you had the last appearances as Batman, played by
Top
the
half of
late
the
great
third inning,
Kevin
and stepping
Conroy,
in for New York,
and Mark
Jeff
Hamill as the
McNeil.
Joker. Which those two had a good collaboration back and forth, but I don't know who
Gibson
played
back
the
to work.
others. But the movie itself was
And that's in
was
for a
fine as it
strike.
is. Pretty much watching a good
the
movie
right-hander
like that.
deals.
But I won't say,
Ripped on
guys,
the ground
Kevin
to second.
Conroy will always be missed, and
Over to first.
he's gonna be making his
One up,
last
one
appearance,
down.
guys, as Batman. And Suicide Squad killing the Justice League. Well, that game, guys, is coming up very soon.
And
Valid
next for the
color
Mets,
consoles.
Mark Canha.
So let's look forward on it. Alright, guys, back to IGN News. The market has spoken today. As director James Cameron, the one and only, guys, James Cameron
Fouled
today,
off. He was late.
is going to have to do the fourth Avatar and number 5 as well. As Way of Water, there's even a
Next
breaking
offering
point.
is in for a strike.
Now, this is something that we probably haven't really looked into,
The wind
but
of the
let's see
pitch.
what we have. Mokahan, guys, is 0 for 1 on the replay.
Foul ball. He stays alive.
He gets a foul on a slider, and that's 2 strikes in front of him. Well, guys, Kyle will pitch to Mark. And that's going to be a
Next
ball
offering
and
is
2
in the
strikes
dirt.
now. So yeah, guys, Avatar 2 is already on a
Down,
breaking
base is
point
empty.
already. I was also looking at the
Pitch
budget,
misses.
and pretty
Now
much from the
2-2.
box office, how much it's been making. Apparently, guys, it's been gambling a little more higher than surpassing some exciting movies. And that's going to be a line shot to deep, pretty much to deep center.
Now he'll
And
turn
it'll
for
bounce off
second.
the wall, guys. Look at that.
And
That's
he's
going to be
in
a
for the
double to center
stand-up
field.
double.
Nice double right there.
The Mets know what always has to be done to get a win, you know, around here or any other baseball stadium. But that's a nice job by trying to flex that bat a little bit more. So that is a nice double, guys, to center field. That's the best way to chase the top two teams. Well, guys, next batter is Francisco Lindor. He'll hit a foul to left field. But after exactly looking at the box office results, Avatar 2, guys, is it surpassed Top Gun Maverick earlier this week. So right now it is at $1,515 million, which is excitingly impressive. This is extremely impressive, guys, when we look at it. I mean, it surpassed Top Gun Maverick, I think, the last couple of days. Since we're pretty much already on a Saturday morning for the weekend, you know, and what I seriously heard is Top Gun Maverick is it's only made about $1.5 billion. That was it, and that doesn't really signify or anything else that's more truthful for the teams. From what I've heard, guys, is Avatar 2 is going to be surpassing some other major movies, too. That would mean Spider-Man No Way Home, about 2 million, about 2 billion. Other movies pretty much got the better of it. Well, pretty much after Spider-Man was out, too. So, it really all depends if there's anything else extra on it, but from what I've heard, guys, Avatar 2 is going to be surpassing those movies as well. That's the really gift to get. So it all depends. I mean, I don't see having any problems to see what that's going to lead to, but Avatar 2 is a pretty good movie.
The pitch.
After
check swing, but he went too far.
After watching it, so an 8 out of 10 as an IGN review, but it did pretty good. You know, just to see how it's going to.
The pitch.
We're got to see how long it's going to surpass the next movies.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
I don't think there should be any problem at all for it, but I know that guys that James Cameron's going to be having plenty of stuff to do between Avatar, the 4th and 5th Avatar, and that would be in the upcoming years between 2026 and 2028. I mean. That's the thing you have if there's anything else to research on it, but James Cameron is a pretty good director, probably a good producer. So we'll see how anything else can really relate to it. Well, guys, that was the last out of the inning. We're going to bottom the 3rd inning. And it's Mets 3, guys, Phillies nothing. Finale at Citizens Bank Park. On the replay. Well, guys, leading off for the Phillies right now. At the bottom of the 3rd inning today. We'll be doing Herrera. David Peterson, guys, will stay on the mound. Well, guys, Peterson will pitch to Herrera. It's 1-for-1, guys, on the replay today. That's to start something new, something to refresh, and take out something better than a decent amount of time to really structure it. Peterson, guys, will pitch to Herrera. That's two balls and no strike this time. You give up the 2 balls without throwing a strike for a change. This is something that's more obvious, not revolting. And that's going to be a foul on a sinker this time, so let's elaborate and have anything else to. Don't get too tired, but taking one step, though. Well, guys, back to IGN News today.
Kicks and deals.
I guess I'm more similar, guys, to Will, as I thought.
And a foul ball.
If you guys will check out actor from Stranger Things, Will Bayers. By the name of Noah Scap or Scanap or something like that. I'm not sure how you pronounce the last name. And there's pretty much some bad news involving this actor. Apparently, guys, he comes out as gay. Z-A-Y. Now, why would he be gay as of late? Involving the facts on it. I'm about to check it out right now. Next batter, guys, is Garrett Stubbs. He's fucking out his first time up. Good morning, Vivian. Happy Saturday morning. The new era of 2023 today. How's it going? Make a love shout out. Well, a tremendous 383 months like
Lefty
you.
turns, kicks,
I always miss you.
deals.
Well, awesome community.
And another ball.
And also our followers the same way also. So I'm pretty sure there's a reason why he's gay from Stranger Things. Even though I don't watch the damn thing. Once I don't,
The
but
line to kick the 2-0.
I think there's also been other shows, guys, compared to Stranger Things, of why an actor would be gay in the TV series. And pretty much strong reality.
The 2-1.
Pretty much having a lot of input and have something else that's been bothering to a mind, to a brain, to the heart, or anything. But I mean, it is no surprise that, and he is gay on the show, well, pretty much in real life as well.
This
But
one in the air, right field. Nimmo.
let's put everything in pretty much infiltration,
And there's two
have a
down.
lot of build on it, and anything else to the existence. That's out number 2, guys. That was a fly out to right field. Pretty much on the
2 outs,
replay.
base is empty. And now for the
But yeah,
Phillies,
I don't have a lot of info, to be honest. So I don't think there's absolutely nothing to really ponder. Excuse me.
Next offering is down low.
Anything else that's more than stand out in front on it.
Breaking
So
ball just missed right there.
I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna get to the comment in a
Give him the
second.
call. I bet you if he
One
throws
second,
it again,
guys.
hitter
Almost done
knows
with
he's gonna
IZ
have to
news.
swing it.
But and it's no. And there's no
Center
problems
field.
if an actor is gay on
Going back on
from a
this
TV
ball.
show or a movie.
And that will end the inning.
That does so well
Phillies
to really
down in
act.
order. They
So it's not
trail
too
in this
much to
one,
really
3-0.
take its toll. Alright guys, after 3 innings, we go to top of the 4th. It's Mets 3, Phillies nothing. Mets still trying to get the win column
Back at Citizens
to
Bank
engage
Park, John
and
Shelby
upgrade
with
too.
Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, James McCann.
You guys can also check out the Chucky timeline for a chronological for bins. The complete chronology, guys, of Child's Play. I only watched one movie out of it. Never was a big fan
Here
of
comes
Child's
the
Play.
pitch.
So, I forgot who plays the
Swing
crap out
and
of
a
Chucky,
miss.
but he
Strike
does
one.
a good
Looks like
job
he
the
went
way
up there
he
guessing
does
on
it.
the first pitch and was gonna sell
I don't
out
think
to
it's
it.
Mark Hamill,
Didn't make any
especially
contact,
if he did 1 or 2 movies as coming out of the
And he'll
franchise. But
And he takes the strike.
as I mentioned, I've probably just seen 1 movie out of it. That's pretty much my internal guess. But so you guys can check out
Pitch
the
is outside,
chronology,
ball one.
I mean the chrono research on it, and see if you guys have seen a lot of South Point. Which I'm pretty sure you guys really have.
And now it's
Compared
even up.
to, I mean, I would say, guys, South Point is better than
And he
Megan
deals.
has been coming in with. So the 7 out of 10 earlier this week, and
Out towards right center
I still don't think I'm gonna
field.
watch.
Pereira makes a
I
move
still don't think I'm
towards
gonna
the
watch
gap.
the movie.
Nice grab
So,
on the run. And there's one
I
down.
mean, yes, it's a decent
Every day
movie as it
during
is.
batting
Between
practice, these outfielders
the film
get about
itself,
10
the
minutes of
entertainment
balls
it's been
in
having,
the
the
gaps.
same with
They
horror.
practice this,
Pretty much
and when the game
horrifying
comes,
or
they make it
scariness
play
or a
perfect.
drama at this
So
point. But
batting order turns over.
I don't know, guys. I mean, it really depends if it has a strong existence with South Play. So
First pitch, not
I'm
close.
pretty sure that's the only thing that sticks out to me.
Right-hander
And also,
kicks deals.
so what else?
Clips the corner. That's strike
Also
one.
Annabelle and other stuff too. I mean, you're talking about
Kicks
having
and
some
fires.
pretty good horror movies that are scary, like
Ripped on a
Scream,
line.
or pretty much, like I said,
Drops
South
in for
Play.
a hit.
That's
Couldn't
where we
run
stick
it
around.
down.
How much popularity it's been getting,
He's in
and
at
anything
second
else
with
to
a
really,
one-out double.
Well, here
pretty
we
much
are,
get
third time through the
like
order.
hiding
This is
behind a
where we
pillow,
see the
or
OPS
you know,
jump up,
having a
and you
drink,
might have
having
to
some
go to the
popcorn.
bullpen a
So
little
watch the movie
bit
in theaters
sooner
or
than he
on
anticipated.
Blu-ray and DVD.
And next is the designated hitter,
Excuse me.
Luis Guillorme.
And
So
Boone, I'd say
it's
he's
whenever it's
due.
more to settle in, you know, just trying to huddle up a little bit.
First pitch, and that's in for a
Um,
strike.
So you guys can check out that result anytime. Alright guys, for our awesome community today. Pretty much on a Saturday
Runner at
morning
second
for all
here,
of
one
us.
gone.
You guys get 2 hours of baseball every weekend. So it's really not much to really
0-2 as
apply
he
any
waves
pressure
at
or
that one.
bear,
Bullpen activity
or bear a
starting
lot
up
of
now.
thoughts.
Bailey Falter, the
But for our
left-handed
awesome
reliever, appears
community,
to be getting
for our
loose.
awesome community, guys,
Familia,
with our
a
383
right-hander,
mods
loosening
and our
up as well.
companions. And your handsome pop the creator, we got stacked awesome. And top stories today. We're going to
And
jump
a
on that in a
swing and
second.
miss.
That's a
Down
strikeout
on
for Louis
strikes,
Guillorme.
2 away.
Pirates up 3-1, guys, at the Reds.
And now it's the polar bear.
Brewers are tied at 2 with the first place Braves. Pretty much at the 4th inning and at Brave Stadium. That's out number 2, guys, on the replay. And top stories today, guys. Gladiator 2 is happening. And apparently, guys, Russell Crowe is not going to be in this movie. But the one that's going to be having the leading role, his name is Paul Mescal. M-E-S-C-A-L. I've never seen any of his movies at all. Which I have not. And that's going to be a base hit to right field, guys. Peter Alonso's average goes up. That's a double to right field, guys. A good run will score. And it's 4-0 Mets, guys. Mets are just tearing it up and want to catch up in the American League right now. The Mets have it under control for us. A run will score and a double to right field. Finale at Citizens Bank Park. You'll want to have some refreshments. Well, guys, here comes J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1 on the replay. And the result is a walk in the first inning. So I don't think it's a shock or a surprise that Russell Crowe is not going to be in Gladiator 2. But I know it's taking production and the movie itself is in development right now. But well, I would still have Russell Crowe get back to play Maximus one more time. But apparently he's been much more in age as he is. I mean, he did very well as Maximus in the very first one. Made himself as the way he is between flashbacks, singing a lot of, taking on some enemies, having a little bit of romanticness in between. Which we all know, guys, that who played as the main villain, and that was Queen Phoenix from Joker, and also. And yes, guys, coming out of the first Gladiator. So, Queen Phoenix has also been in other movies like Walk the Line. That movie is based on a true story. Pretty much a music documentary too. But I obviously think these two actors, both Russell Crowe, guys, and Queen Phoenix, they pretty much did a nice job between the two. You know, I mean, they have a lot of respect for each other. You know, between acting, pretty much in real life, or pretty much in real life having time together, or having to be in movies. But the other actors that the Queen Phoenix has only been in with, besides Gladiator, is Science with Mel Gibson. My partner will tell you the truth, and so will I. I mean, the movie itself is decent as it is for entertainment. But based on the facts, I mean, I don't think it's that scary as the others are. Between the other movies I just pointed out earlier this morning, I mean, as long as it's not taking anything else up our sleeves. Peterson, guys, will pass the Squabber. He's 1 for 1. That's going to be a foul to right field. And over now, 3-count, guys, 3-2. Well, guys, full count. Peterson has to sign the Squabber. That's going to be foul on a circle change. So we'll see. As guys to check out too, Wizards of the Coast. OGL, guys. As it seems guys can false fire. So it's iron from creators and fans alike. It's not right. People think it's not right for what has been going. I mean, I don't check out any of that, especially if you have something to really ponder, or focus, or concentrate on. So as long as if there's anything else to refresh and get prepared on. We got Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 1 on the replay. But yeah, it all depends how that's going to. There's guys that have something else truthful, but you guys consider yourselves news. We don't usually get a lot of IC news, guys, every weekend. Pretty much on Saturday mornings or Saturday mornings.
This is off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes.
That's where you want it.
Excuse me. I'm going to show my throwing this under the system, too. And also under the radar. But we don't get a lot of IC news, guys. Pretty much every weekend. When we do baseball 2 hours plus. But the highest I've ever live streamed was 2 hours and 51 minutes. Well, this is pretty much a strong suit. Okay. My friend says, good morning. Had a bad dream last night at basketball practice. And my right came at 7. which I told them to come back at 7:45. I call my sister my friends. Well, it's pretty much the best chance you've got, baby. I mean, to make sure you have your blood sugar first thing in the morning, and pretty much update. I mean, she always keeps me upgraded, guys, on the blood sugars and also unifications. So,
To the pitch.
it's pretty much not that hard to really ponder. And more common, either. I mean, she knows how to keep me upgraded and her unifications, so. But 9 times out of 10, it's like,
And the pitch.
my point deserves to have the health for our pizza. To make sure I strongly do not get it down the road. When we get married, after we get to take on pizza engagement.
2 outs,
So,
bases empty.
I mean,
And here's the
usually
first
it's
baseman,
pretty much
Reese
whatever it
Hoskins.
is.
Struck
But-
out looking at his first at bat.
My beloved and I did talk about what happened pretty much during basketball practice last night. And it's pretty much a long story, probably a truthful story.
Ball 1.
But, we talked a little bit about the details today. I mean, coming out of last night, and I don't think it was not any good
Now
for what it
2-0
is.
as that one missed below the knees.
But they did have basketball practice yesterday, around 6:30 to 8 at this point. But other than that, I mean, she did have 2 out of 4 buckets, probably like 1 out of
Pitch
3,
is outside.
if I'm
A
right.
rare 3-ball count here. He's
Excuse
been
me.
throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit.
Well, guys,
if
that's
you're
3
in the
balls and no
box.
strikes already. Usually a starter would not like to appreciate, may or may not try to get a walk for a change. Peterson looking to get a strike,
And,
and that's a walk now. That's a walk,
Tried to
guys.
nibble right
You come
there
the
and
Phillies
just
now.
missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer
I mean,
it.
no one should be
Now
able to
somebody
be
got over at
above
first.
average
Runner at first with
if a
2
right
away.
comes in
And
real
up to
early,
the plate
pretty much an hour
is
before 8
JT
o'clock every
Realmuto.
morning.
His first at bat was
But
a
it's not that
strikeout.
hard to find,
Swinging
or
a
to
foul
pick a
back,
tone.
that's out of play.
Pretty much any point in time, so. As long as you pretty much know what you're doing between health-wise and any other personal stuff, you guys are doing fine. My beloved and I guys are having a buffet restaurant tonight. To celebrate my love's late birthday. I think there's probably gonna be shopping as well tonight, but I mean we got enough spending as it is. But anything else that's more to stick out
Good
too.
eye in that spot.
We got
He's
2
trying
balls
to
and
stay
2
down in the
strikes.
zone, but the hitter
Next
just
batter,
will
guys,
not
is
chase.
CT
Now
Will
back in a
Muto.
2-2 count.
One on
He's
at
gonna
first
have
with
to
2
go to
outs
something
at
else
this
to get
point.
him out.
He's 0 for 1. We got 2-2 head up. Peterson will pace its
And now
AT.
it's filled up.
And another
3-2,
3 and
2
2
out,
count,
runner on
guys.
first.
That's
A lot of movement in the infield.
as long as the
Hitter's
ball
gonna
is not
stay
even
focused on the
close to
pitch.
really see where it's going. At this point, we got Peterson will pitch its AT.
Next
Paul gets a foul on a sinker. I don't say it's a full
Hoskins
count for
off of
us.
first with 2 away.
That's really hang tough.
And foul.
Not a
off.
foul, guys, on a sinker. Not much of anything else to flatten, but probably small,
Swinging
large,
a
maybe
foul
like
ball
medium.
At the plate, they'll do it again.
We got another full count.
Payoff pitch.
Peterson will pitch its AT.
And a foul
Another
ball
foul on a
stays
sinker,
alive.
guys. I mean, that's the same point at the same time that a starting pitcher gets the same
2
location.
outs. Swing
And now,
and a miss, struck him out.
and now it's a
And the
strikeout,
inning
guys.
is over.
Finally has a
One left
strikeout
for
on the plate,
Philadelphia. They trail it here, 4-0.
and the side is finally retired. Well, guys, after 4 innings, Mets 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Phillies 3 hits. We got the top of the 5th inning. Mets 4, Phillies nothing, guys.
On the mound
Finale at
now,
Simpsons
Bailey
Bank Park.
Falter. He pitched yesterday, and
Well,
we'll
guys,
see him
new
once again.
pitcher for the Phillies
At this point
today
in the
will
ball
be
game,
Bailey
we're talking
Falter.
about middle innings, and
Bailey Falter, guys,
the
making
middle
the
length side of this arm
17th game appearance on the
coming out of
replay.
the bullpen.
So we
We'll
got
see
2 wins.
just how many outs he's
Above
able to
average
give
on
his skipper.
435.
Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the
Well, guys,
top of the 5th. Here's
leading
the
off for the
second
Mets
baseman,
will be Jeff McNeil.
Jeff.
Yeah, you guys already recall earlier today, that's happened a little bit more, and
The pitch.
I mean, I did get up around 6 o'clock a little bit, but
There's a strike.
Well, they just threw
I mean,
that
I just thought I would
fastball
sleep
high
in a
and
little bit
elevated,
today,
and if
but
you're not looking up in that location, very
keeping
difficult
right
to
on
catch up
notice,
to,
probably
especially
right on
with that
track,
velocity.
and
Pitch misses
keep it more,
there, and it's 1-1.
keep my energy the way it should be.
Left
But,
hand hitter waits.
I mean, the only one that can heal my throat as much as possible is my future fiance, and that would be, guys, my first Rose Dawson at this point.
Ball there.
As I mentioned, guys, she's going to work this morning in about 10 minutes, and then she's off at 4:30 today and tomorrow.
Left-hand batter
I mean,
waits.
she works every other
That
weekend.
one missed.
The Minnesota's really not once coming through. Or coming around.
Back to work.
Well,
3-2
guys,
now.
Baltimore pitch to McNeil.
Got him.
And that's a
One gone
strikeout.
here.
Falter gets
Typically,
McNeil on
that high
strike, guys.
fastball,
For strikeout by
it's
Barry
close to
Falter.
the top of the strike zone,
And that's out number one,
he's
guys,
prepared
on the
for it, can
replay.
get to it, but that one just had that little jump at the
But yeah,
end, which indicates there's a
that's why
good
I'm off
spin
every
rate
weekend,
on it, and
too.
it didn't decrease
Long
in
as
velocity
no one's sitting
as
around
that
not doing
hitter's
nothing.
Internal clock
So,
would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing
Give
and
him more
miss.
focus and visualize an
And the batter
attack.
now, Mark Canha.
Well, guys, ground ball
That's
to the left.
slings it
Takes it up in
across,
time,
and
throws
the
to first
two
base.
set down to the top
Has
of
no
the fifth.
comment. And that was smart contact, guys. And that's out number 2. After the ground out of the inning.
2 outs, base is empty.
Something to
So
ponder,
up next
probably
for New York,
express.
Francisco Lindor.
Probably have a strong existence. Well, guys, next batter. What? The batter. This next one, guys, is 1 for 2. Has a single. That'll be shortstop for Francisco Lindor.
And first offering is
He'll
foul
get a
off.
foul on a 2-seamer. Well, guys, works on a strike. Bailey will pitch to Francisco. This one is also, guys, a foul on a slider. But I keep you guys up to date on my baseball replays. I did play my 2002 Twins replay, guys, on that was at Subway last night, and pretty much not too bad to scoop up. But a team finally got its first loss on my 02 Twins replay, coming out of last night at
Next offering is
the
foul back.
So it was my Twins on my 02 season
Here's a 1-2.
taking on the Detroit Tigers.
Here's a
And that's
swing
going to be
and a drive
a
left
fly
field,
ball in the
and
deep
he
left
blew
field.
it.
Racing back, disguises it, and bye-bye. Kaboom goes the ball, guys, and that's gone.
Francisco Lindor.
Sixth home run of the
sent it out,
season, guys,
and they tack one
for the
on
Mets,
board.
for
It's
Francisco
5-0.
Lindor. He's off to a fascinating start, catching up with Pete Alonso at first base. And Eduardo Escobar, guys, look at that. A 6th home run of the replay for Francisco Lindor. I think the Mets finally have a chance to get back to the winning column, guys. I feel like it.
A breaking ball on the
And
inside
it's
part of the
5-0
plate
Mets,
requires the hitter
guys.
to stay really
I
square
think
with
that's
his mechanics.
another
If you
consecutive
fly
time
under
that
with
the
front
Mets
shoulder, there's no way you keep
have
that
some
ball
good
fair.
runs for it seems.
Outstanding job
I mean, the only
mechanically.
ones that
He
haven't
deserves that
scored
run.
on the entire baseball series, guys,
Two
by
away
awesome
with nobody
community.
on. And
It's
stepping
probably
in for
6
New
or
York,
7.
Brandon Nimmo.
I might be right or wrong, but
Pitch misses
I'm pretty sure it's
inside,
between those
and it's
two
1-0.
numbers. But that's really good. Next player, guys, is Brandon Nimmo. He struck out both time, guys, on the replay. He has 2 at-bats, but no hits.
2 down, nobody on.
Baltimore pitch to Nimmo.
And there's
That's going to be
strike.
a strike on the changeup. But as you guys can see, my 0-2 Twins did
Clips
lose.
the corner.
They lose game 2 of the 3-game series, hosting the Detroit Tigers. So, the Tigers were up 1-0 against my Twins. And the starting pitcher on the mound for my 0-2 Twins yesterday
And here it comes.
was, I'm trying to figure out who that was. That was a strikeout, guys, on the play.
In the
inning is over.
Solo home run. And the lead
6th
is
home
now
run on the replay, guys, by
5-0.
Francisco Lindor. That's a nice job getting the bat, trying to get the Mets back to winning. That's the best thing you can do for anything on it. We got a bottom of the 5th inning, guys. It's 5-0 Mets. Finale at Citizens Bank Park. Was it something to really hold on
Back here
and
at the
have
ballpark, and
a lot
now
of
it's the
excitement in
switching
the
second
end?
baseman,
Same with
Johan
awesomeness.
Camargo.
So it's all good
Well,
the way it should be handled
It's
a
favorable to
different
have
way.
a fairly quick
Well, pretty
inning
much a
here.
good time
Two
instead of a
reliever
bad
hitters
time.
he's set to face batting
So on
from the
that,
left
guys,
side.
my 0-2
Same side
Twins
he throws
dropped
from.
6-6 on the replay on my 0-2 season. So with that in mind, I mean, yes,
Out
it
to
is,
short,
there's a lot of games to
Lindor
get
up.
through in between.
One up,
I mean,
one
if you're
down.
trying
That's what a
to
good sinker's
have
designed to do.
have a
Get
good
guy to
starting
roll over a
lineup,
little bit, hit the ball on the
if you're
ground,
managing a
throw
season
some arms while you're
replay
at
with
it.
a team, on a PC, on a phone, on a tablet,
Now, Bryson Stott.
9 times out of 10, this is pretty much the correct answer. You win some, you lose some. But you live and fight another day. It's going to be a new relief pitcher, guys, on the replay.
Manager out of the
Well, guys,
dugout, and
that's
he's
going to do it
gonna
for
make a
David
change.
Peterson, the
David
starting pitcher for the
Peterson
Mets.
out of the game, and as he
Pretty much
heads
he
off,
did
we'll
all
step
right
aside
as he
for a minute.
could
Back to
do,
the new
but
pitcher after this break.
pretty much got about 3 or 4 strikeouts, probably just 1 walk. But he did alright for a change, but keeps it
Pitching
right on
change
tabs,
here,
keeps right on
Seth
focus.
Lugo. He's into the game.
Well, guys,
with the
here we
bases
go.
empty.
New pitcher for the Mets right now will be Seth Lugo. Half-game appearance. He's only got 2 losses to show for it. With an above-average guys of 438, he's also got 4 walks and 14 strikeouts. Well, guys, here we go. First pitch from Lugo. He will pitch to Branson. He's 0 for 1 guys on the replay.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, guys, the score between my 0-2 Twins and pretty much game 2 for 3-game series.
Righty
Like,
delivers.
hosting the Tigers, it was, I think it was like 3-1. I don't think the
Sliced
game went
hard,
extra
but
innings
foul.
last night. I don't think so. But,
And the right-hander
so yeah, guys,
deals.
my 0-2 Twins are now 6-6. I have 1 more game hosting the Tigers for now.
Just
And
missed.
then probably taking on probably another game series with a
And the
different
righty
team.
deals.
Between the American League or National League. That's why there's always 2 leagues, guys, between the 1900s to
Fouled off, 2 and
2000s,
2.
towards where we're at today. Well, guys, 2-2 count. Lugo will pitch to Strut. But yeah, other than that, yep.
And down on strikes.
And that's going to be a
2 down.
strikeout, guys. Lugo gets him out on strikes. For a strikeout on the replay.
Odubel
And that's the
Herrera
second out of the
getting
inning.
ready to hit.
Back to the lineup, guys. Here comes Odubel Herrera. He's 1 for 2, guys, on the replay. We'll be facing Seth Lugo. Well, guys, Lugo sets the sign to Herrera. And that's going to be a strike on the circle.
0-1.
Going to have a good average opportunity to take its toll and take 1 step, but try to hit something you really want to have against a pitcher
Now
or
1-1.
reliever. And the team that got its first loss, guys, on my 0-2 Minnesota replay is the Philadelphia Phillies, guys, which is this team you're seeing right now
And
on
1-2.
for baseball every weekend for 2 hours plus. So apparently, guys, the Phillies were taking on the Red Machine Reds last night. It was the Phillies hosting the Reds, and I will say the team got the better of it.
That one fouled off.
I mean, the Reds knew what the Phillies were doing, trying to outlast every
Right-handed
single
reliever.
team as an opponent, between on the road and also as a home team.
Swing and a miss.
And other than that, guys, the
Velocity
Phillies dropped to
blasted it
11
right
and
past
1.
him.
My 0-2
Three down
Twins
for
replay.
Philadelphia. Still
Pretty much
looking
for the
at that
Twins on my
5-0
PC.
deficit.
And with that in mind, I mean, the Phillies had pretty much won 11 straight.
Back here,
Well, one of the
Citizens Bank
players
Park.
has
New
3
inning
homers
getting
and 11
started. James
RBIs
McCann in
on
now.
the Philadelphia side at this point. So, pretty much not too bad to probably ponder. That's why if you have some good pitchers,
Here comes the pitch.
pretty much some good players, pretty much on the lineup only,
And a foul ball.
your team's gonna do very well. Try to win as much
0-1.
games as you can instead of losing above
That one
average.
at the knees for
You
a
know,
strike.
but I mean the Phillies had a good 11-0 start.
And the
Well, we're
0-2.
just gonna see how my 0-2 Twins are gonna respond.
Ball one
But more
there.
importantly, guys, how the Phillies some really bounce that first ever loss for the
And he
time
deals.
period. I mean,
Swing
as
and
my
a miss.
opponent and I would
Struck him
say,
out,
you
and
guys,
there's one down.
a team. I mean, you guys only recall that a team should not
So digging in,
win every game,
Marte.
but giving your best shot. To do as best as you can and do anything that's more happy for the fans, for yourselves, and pretty much having a lot of sportsmanship between any other
And a
team.
base hit up the
If you're
middle.
playing baseball,
So a man
football,
aboard now with one away.
any racing, that's just trying to get back to winning for a change. That one, guys, is a base hit to center field.
No messing around right there.
So I'm gonna take us now 3 for 4 if I'm right. We got the first place Braves are up 4-2, hosting the Brewers. I don't think the Braves want to be part of against my Mets today.
One
Which I
gone
don't
runner
think they do.
first. So
Let's try to
now here's
have
the
anything
Mets
else to
DH,
ponder or reason
Luis
with that.
Guillorme.
I don't know, but
First offering and it
let's see what
just
happens.
misses.
remember, guys, my highest flex is 808, views 1478, and my highest months is 383. My sound's been pretty
Check on
good,
the
guys,
runner.
to kick off the new
Marte
era.
Back easily.
So we're just gonna make sure it's sport, take anything else out of experience and a lot of
The lefty to
awesomeness and
1-0.
creativeness.
And a swing and a miss.
My
Well, the hitter
my
shows
my having
the
an
pitcher
awesome
that he's
my
willing
having the
to go
important
after that
meeting,
pitch
guys,
down in the zone.
along with
So
having
perhaps
love,
he'll
support,
come
and
back
respect
to
is
it,
the key,
still try to get that
and now it's
ground
his
ball
power.
double play.
It's Baltimore
And
Pitts
there's
Galormi.
something you don't see very
That's 2
much
balls and 1
in
strike, guys,
today's
ahead of
game,
him.
the pitch out.
It is a runner on at first with 1 out. We're gonna keep it right in hand. Try and
That one in
and that's
for
gonna
a
be strike
two.
number 2, guys. But let's go on the replay. It's 2 for 3. We'll be facing Barry Falter. And that's going to be a strikeout, guys, for Galormi.
That's out number 2.
Got him out on the front
He did not like it. He's not happy. And that's going to be out number 2, guys, on the replay in total. Let's just take anything else, so on and so forth.
And now the first
As long as you
baseman,
have
Pete
a
Alonso.
good hitter, has a good average, and never trying to fight anything off.
Hammered,
And that's going to be a
hit.
base hit to center field, guys. Pete Alonso was
Throw
3
in
for
holds
3.
the lead
And I
runner
think
at
his average
second.
is going back
2
up
on
already.
now with 2 away.
I'm sure he feels really
And I
good
would
about
say
that
yes.
one.
I mean,
Everything
it's
was
not
on
4 for
time
4,
and
guys.
fluid in
Pete
that
Alonso
swing. Got a pitch you could get the
is
barrel
slowly
on
getting
and
back to
lined
his
it into center
average.
for the knock. Those
I think
always feel
he's
good.
at 7 homers and 19 runs, maybe like
So
20.
first and second with 2
I'm not
outs.
100% sure,
Next is
but
the cleanup hitter for the Mets, J.D.
he is a
Davis.
really good first baseman,
No
guys, for the
RBI
Mets.
spot, but Chris, this is a guy
First
that
and
is not
second,
really
2
swinging
outs,
the bat
guys.
all
Comes
that well
Seth.
here.
Here comes
This
J.D.
situation,
Davis.
you have a real good opportunity to get swings and
He's only
misses
had
and
2
record a
at bats,
strikeout.
guys.
I think you attack him in
But
this
overall,
spot.
he does have
In
a
there,
walk.
and it's 0-1.
It's gonna be walk on a changeup.
Marte, the lead runner out at second. Alonso on at
We're gonna
first
keep
with
it
2
right in
down.
hand and try to level with it. And that's
Next
gonna be
offering is
2
in
strikes
for a
already.
strike.
Quickly in an 0-2
I don't
hole,
think
you're
a
gonna have
batter's
to
gonna
give
be able to
something
hit
up
that
here
far,
in terms
guys.
of power if you want to put the ball
I
in play with any
don't think
authority.
so, because
Here's the
as long
0-2.
as if you have a ball, that's your best friend.
In the air,
Like this one, guys.
left
That's
side.
going to be a fly out to left field. He'll get to it defensively. Gets the glove up, makes the catch,
And that'll
return
do
it.
it. 2, 3,
Gets
4,
much more
2 up in
of an
the home
in-turn.
half of the 6th.
And the inning
It's the
is
Mets
over.
5 and the Phillies
Okay,
9.
guys. So far, we go to bottom of the 6th inning. It's still 5-0 Mets. Finale at Citizens Bank Park.
Well, we go bottom 6. So digging in now for
Well, guys, starting us off,
Garrett
bottom of
Stubbs.
6th, leading off for the Phillies right now will be Garrett Stubbs. He'll be facing guys reliever Seth Lugo.
Lugo. back
Well, guys,
to
Lugo
work.
sets the sign. Here's the pitch to Garrett Stubbs. He is over 2 guys on the replay. As long as it doesn't ponder or try to have a different occupation. More something that's more to keep it more massive
That's in
and
there. And now
pretty
it's
much
even 1
strategize
and
too.
1.
But anyway, guys, as soon as I get through with 2 hours plus this
Pitch.
morning, the plan going forward is you guys will see me back here tomorrow
Swing
morning.
and a ball lifted
We'll have
to
another episode of
center
baseball
field, and that's a base
tomorrow.
hit. Man aboard
But,
on the leadoff single.
Beloved, I have
The
a
last 10 games or
Beloved,
so
I'm going to
have
be
been
having a
anything
dinner
but fun
buffet
to play
restaurant
for him,
tonight,
so that one has
in
to
in
feel
an honor
good.
of
These days, most
not
outfielders
just
play
not just
pretty
for
deep,
not just for myself, guys, but
you're thinking
my
it's
love's
gonna be a
birthday
pop
when she
out,
turned
but
36
just
this
kinda
past
nestled
Wednesday,
into that spot where no one was
and
able to get to it.
And here is
well, guys, ground ball to short, throws to second, throws to first base.
And it's a
Da da
double
da da
play.
da 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 da. Double play, guys. 4-6-3, and that's 2 outs of the inning.
The designated hitter.
Brother Leon, mega love shout out, brother. How you
So
doing?
here's the Phillies DH.
Happy 2023 to you.
Kyle Schwarber.
How are you? Mega love shout out. From 383 mods in our companions today. Well, guys, here comes Kyle Schwarber. It's 1 for 2 on the
And
replay.
he swings and
He'll
misses,
suffer a
and it's
strike
0-1.
on it. And get tied to the ropes. So, how are you this morning, Leon? Welcome back.
Righty to the plate.
From 383 mods in our companions. That's we're going with pitch to Kyle.
And a
That's going to be
ball.
foul on a 4-seamer. But as far as the other teams go, on my 0-2,
0-2
on my
now.
2002 Twins, the other teams have been doing fine as they are. The New York Yankees
And that one
are
just
9
missed
2.
off the outside edge.
Right there.
The only one that has a
Expects
double-digit win is the Philadelphia Phillies on my PC. Last time I checked from yesterday. After my Twins dropped to 6-6.
Next pitch is outside.
And a bunt attempt, that's going to be a ball, guys, but no strikeout. Besides the holdback.
Kicks and deals.
Leon says, I am doing good. Watching wrestling news. and heard the
This is
shocking news that
3 and 2 down.
Vince McMahon is back. Yeah, Pro Wrestling Unlimited. Tim basically did a couple uploads this week
Next
that
offering is
he's going to be
fouled back.
taken back as well as board of directors. I don't think it's going to be taken back as chairman of One Wrestling Entertainment. But
Stays alive.
I mean, despite the fact he's going to be doing whatever he wants to do. I mean, he's 77 now. They kick off 2023. But I mean, he's been having an awesome career. He's been having a lot of excitement and his involved in WWE since day one. So honestly, it's pretty much whatever kind of tasks he wants to do involving sales, the stock exchange, and any other business in general for it. But it is good to see that Vincent Kennedy McMahon is back in position. So he can decide to do what he wants to do if he wants to, do whatever he wants to do in One Wrestling Entertainment. But I just think it's a shock after he recently retired as the chairman and gave that to the Cerebral Assassin guys, the 14-time world champion Triple H. So I don't think he's going to get that job back. I mean, especially if he wants to. But well, guys, that's going to be a single to center. He'll come to Phillies. One of the second guys goes to third, while the runner holds on to first. I mean, if he does sell it, then I feel like Tony Khan from AEW might take it. Depending if it's going to be entertaining between AEW and WWE, or maybe wants to do something else to keep it at low price for the company.
Next offering is fouled back.
Depending if Triple H and Stephanie McMahon are okay with it, and also Bruce Pritzard. So I really don't know. I mean, it's probably going to take probably a couple weeks to probably see whatever they want to do, and anything else to probably. I mean, I don't think the fans are going to be liking it very much, the way it is. Let's look over Pester Hoskins. That's going to be foul on a four-seamer. Two S guys, first and third base. Yeah, I don't see that being a problem at all. I mean, I can see one of those two trying to buy it from Vince McMahon. Trying to keep WWE as it is, between Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. And also premium live events between that company. So it all depends. So it'll be Ronda Rousey. Yep. She made a return, guys, last week. So I don't know. I have no clue if Ronda Rousey will be challenging Charlotte at the Rumble. That's why to get the SmackDown Women's title back. Maybe. But usually, we're gonna be on the road to WrestleMania. I mean, we got Royal Rumble coming up under 3 weeks now. At this point.
And a pitch.
So we'll see what happens.
Inside. Movement in the bullpen.
All right, guys. Let's check out the two righties that are warming up for the Phillies today. Corey Neville and Zoe's Familia. The reliever, guys, for the Phillies is Connor Brogdon. It's Ed McNeil leads off, top at 7 for the Mets. He's over 3 on the replay. Well, guys, that's going to be a fly ball center field. Picks it up, makes the catch. Has a lot of acceptance on it. And there you have it, out number 1. It's going to be 0 for 4, guys, after that fly out. Which is exactly personal. That's a differential. I did watch a little bit more of SmackDown yesterday. It has been confirmed, involving the breaking news that the main event at the Royal Rumble, I mean, even though we're getting a 30-man and a 30-woman Royal Rumble match. Remember, the winner of those 2 matches every year gets to have a championship match at the 2 main events at WrestleMania 39 this year. So, remember, guys, it's the road to WrestleMania. It starts with the Royal Rumble. That's all it takes. You guys also have Elimination Chamber, and I don't think they're going to be starting Fastlane in February or not. I don't think they did it last year. Leon, did they ever do that last year? I mean, I'm not 100% certain if we'll have it or not during the new era. Alright, guys, Connor will piss to Cunha. So, we'll see what happens.
And now 3-2.
Ricochet made fun of Top Dollar and Hit Row, and he got beat up while Braun Strowman popped down and he says Hit Row. I can see both of them having a tag team match next week on SmackDown. You want to have Hit Row taking on Ricochet and Braun Strowman. So, even though Braun Strowman wants to be the next WWE Universal Champion, at this point, it brings us towards our next question, the breaking news question, that the tribal chief Roman Reigns, guys, of the Bloodline, the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion, will be defending both titles, guys, at the Rumble against KO, Kevin Owens. I think it's gonna be a real good main event at the Royal Rumble coming up, another 3 weeks. I feel like, well, Leon, did you check out the breaking news from yesterday? That Kevin Owens will be facing Roman Reigns in a second try for the WWE Undisputed Universal Heavyweight title between both. That's going to be a striker, guys, for Francisco Lindor. He'll get out on strikes, and that's out number 2 of the inning.
And now, Brandon Nimmo.
2 outs, guys, runner on at first base. Next batter is Brandon Nimmo. Pretty much once upon a time, or have something to really have any physical capacity. You'll be facing Connor Brogan. And that's going to be a flying ball to deep right field. Racing back, excuses it, and flexes it, and it's gone.
That'll fire up the
third home run of the replay, guys, for Brandon Nimmo, too. He's really sizing up for a match this time. Trying to really put the pressure on the Braves in first place on the replay, and also Marlins in second. Good way to start it. And it's now 6-0 Mets, guys. Good way to flex it, get a nice win, have a lot of claps. Even though the home team guys, like the Phillies or any other, that the Mets are facing are not happy. Gets upset, throws the popcorns, hosts and spring above it, but anything else to have a lot of sportsmanship, as it should be. Yeah, I don't see Kevin Owens winning. I mean, he does have a match against Sami Zayn next week on SmackDown, so I think Kevin Owens could maybe have a chance, but I see Roman Reigns retaining his titles until WrestleMania against The Rock, and this is also just the rumor, guys, at the Royal Rumble that Cody Rhodes might be able to beat Roman for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania this coming year. I mean, this coming year at this point, but
it's 2-1.
You guys understand that Cody Rhodes' long-time dream is doing one thing for his late father, and that would be Dusty Rhodes.
2-2
is to win the WWE Championship. And who's the head of the champion? Roman Reigns, the tribal chief. So I can see him holding the Universal title for anytime he wants, but as far as anything else goes, that's a ground ball to third, guys. Picks it up. Gets away from third, throws to first base cleanly, and the inning is over. That's to take out the third home run of the replay by Brandon Nimmo. Gets a nice start pet deep right field, and that's home run number 3 today. Well, guys, we go to bottom of the 7th. It's 7-0 Mets today by a touchdown. Finale at Citizens Bank Park. Keep it right in front. Gets an outstanding ovation. But any other stadium doesn't really approve it. Keeps it on toes and keeps it right on time. That's Lugo will pitch JT Realmuto. He's 0-2 on the replay. Yeah, like I said, I would imagine Cody Rhodes beating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania Night 1 and take away the WWE Championship and bring it back to Monday Night Raw as it is. I mean, I would think so, to be honest, guys. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be dropping the Universal Championship against Seth Rollins or not.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this.
That remains to be seen, or remains to be public or hidden. But
so he's been a little overmatched. He's got
I don't know, guys. It all depends
up there at the plate.
how long Roman Reigns really wants to entertain both belts. I mean, I don't think he's going to lose to Kevin Owens at the Rumble this year.
And misses at the initial offering.
But I could really see Cody Rhodes being a favorable challenger to challenge Roman at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship that he wants to do for Dusty Rhodes. That should not be an excuse or a concern. You know, I mean, that'd be something to really get at this point. But we'll see. Well, guys, Lugo, we're gonna make short work. And that's gonna be a base hit, guys. It would have been a pop up to the mound, but that's a base hit to center field. Here come the Phillies. That will be, guys, a single to center field. Pretty much skip past second base. So, guys, we'll see what happens. Well, guys, here comes Bronson Strout. He's 0 for 2 on the replay. He has 2 strikeouts, guys. His average drops to 194 on the replay. First base, guys, with 1 out. Has a ball in hand.
Left-hand
We
batter
go with pitch to Branson. That's going to be a strike and a ball now. Gets a nice look at the ball that's given in.
And a pitch.
Look over pitch to Straught.
Pulls that one foul.
And that looked like it was going to be a home run, guys, but nope. Foul to right. And I'll say 2 strikes and a ball today. That's 1-2 count. We go over pitch to Straught. And that's going to be a base hit to center field, guys. With people calling, a lot of us call it back-to-back sacks. And once again, guys, here come the Phillies again. A team is looking at months right back in. Noticing that the team is taking advantage and trying to get a win back to the column. To catch up with any team in the American League or the National League.
And now the center fielder,
Gives a right in front of him. Makes a lot of excitement or have a lot of hope. Guys, here comes Duo Herrera. He'll get a foul at home plate. First and second, 1 out so far. On the way for guys, Duo Herrera has 1 for 3. He has a single in the first inning. But guys, he has a strike. We'll go with Petsa Dubo this time. And that's going to be an exciting opportunity. That's going to be a pop out to home plate, guys. The catcher gets it. That is James McCann that's on the plate. I mean, that's pretty much having a strong possession. Then we have to catch the ball if we have a good defensive player column. Pretty much on a baseball team, on a football team, or a soccer team. Whoever who has the ball in hand or pretty much leading off for a change. Whatever's more to really have an outstanding performance. That's ground ball short. Francisco Lindor is there. And he does not pick it up, guys. He does not grab it. That's going to be an infield hit. Actually, no, guys, that's an E6. And here come the Fighting Phils. We'll have the bases loaded. I mean, I feel like Alonso had the ball, but he pretty much screwed it up for a change. It's like, oh crap, I should have had that outing.
So 2 down, and now for the Phillies.
I mean, that would have been just fine as it is. But the pass is going to be on the side already.
Not the easiest thing.
All right, guys, new reliever for the Mets right now on the replay. Well, Taijuan Walker. Taijuan Walker, guys, making his 10th game appearance. He has 1 win and 1 loss. I would say an outstanding average, guys, of 229. That's his 22 strikeouts and 3 walks. Okay, guys, 2 outs, bases loaded. Here comes Alec Bowen. Walker will pitch to Bowen. That's going to be a strike to give him. And pretty much have a lot of exception. Well, guys, Alec Bowman's 0 for 3 on the replay, with a ground out in the 6th. He'll be facing Taijuan Walker. Taijuan will pitch to Bowen. That's going to be a strike and a ball to him. Remember, guys, never give up, never surrender. Stay awesome, entertained, and always give it a heads up. That's going to be a fly out to center. Starring Marte gets a nice catch.
Phillies
And
lead
says
loaded,
goodbye to it.
not going their way.
And there you go,
It's
guys.
7-0.
Final out today. Well, guys, after 7 innings, the Mets 7 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. Phillies had 7 hits. Finale at Citizens Bank Park.
Starling Marte up to hit.
Well, guys, sitting at the top of the 8th for the Mets will be Starling Marte. He's also a pretty good start, guys. Given the Mets, I must win today.
Fought off foul.
So Marte, guys, is 3 for 4. Anything else that's more to stand out and tank an environment? Well, guys, Bogan will pitch to Marte.
Gets the
That's gonna be 2
outside
strikes
corner
on the
with
cut
that
seamer. As long as the batter can really stay aggressive and stay hot, that's all. That's what matters.
one.
1 ball and 2
Misses.
strikes now.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
But other guys, work went good yesterday. Just having a long story ahead of it. But
Right-handed reliever. Swung on.
guys, that's gonna be
Way
it's gonna be
back
3 for
there.
5 maybe, and he will. It's gonna be a fly out to right
Pulls it in
field.
on the warning
He'll get it.
track.
He'll make the catch, and that's the first down of the inning. Guys, to take out that stat sheet, Starling Marte has 5 homers and 15 runs driven in. Which is pretty much
So up next for New
outstanding.
York, Luis Guillorme.
Well, guys, next batter is Luis Guillorme. He has 2 singles on the replay, plus 2 hits out of 4. 2 for 4 guys on the stat sheet. Guys, Bowden will pitch to Lewis.
In
That's
there
going to be
for
strike on
one.
the circle
Looks like
team.
he sacrificed to pitch right down the
I mean, that's why
middle for
baseball's been
tracking
having a
and
lot
timing.
of
Some good hitters will do
popularity.
that.
I get into baseball ever since I was a teen. Playing on the
St.
PSP,
Diaz.
on the PS Vita
And
over
it's
the
quickly
years.
0-2
On the
designated
PS4 after 6 years. But honestly, I haven't played any other generations, especially when it comes to playing baseball old
Wouldn't
school.
chase that time.
Makes it a lot of fun. You're managed a team that's on franchise, pretty much on a franchise mode or on a
Left-handed
Diamond
hitter
Dynasty or
waits.
playing exhibition
And misses
as a demo or
inside.
something. But as far as where the other games lined up, GameStop is still going to be headlined very shortly. I'm just trying to see what I can get that request on the plate and take it
Steps
off
on
the
the
feed.
bag.
I mean,
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
I'm still going to be talking to guys Star Wars Jedi Survivor on March 17th, Diablo 4 on June
2
8th,
outs, bases empty.
and
Pete
what is the other
Alonso
one?
Up now for the Mets.
Final Fantasy 16, guys. Actually, that's exactly what I was looking at. That's going to be coming up, guys, on June 22nd, and once my love's father is having a birthday by then.
in there,
so,
and it's 0-1.
I'm going to have my hands tied. Those games are going to be really good by then, for the PS5 only.
The pitch.
I still have no clue when Assassin's
He
Creed
flips a
Mirage
breaking
is coming
ball
out
in there,
either,
or a
between our
changeup.
consoles.
Either
Before
way,
our very
something
eyes
off
coming.
speed.
Before
arm action
our
on
very eyes to
whatever
stick
it
out
was.
for a minute, for a second. So, I would probably say E3 will have something
The next offering
pretty much
misses.
before then,
Down 1
for
and
Assassin's
2.
Creed Mirage
Well,
or
two outs and a
afterwards.
chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard
But we still have
here.
exciting
That's
games
not
to look
something that's
into.
come easy for this
Between the
staff in this
PS5, Xbox Series, on the Switch, and also on Steam.
Got it.
And that's going to be a
And
striker,
that is
guys,
that.
for Pete Alonso.
Mets go
He
down
gets out on
quickly,
strikes,
and they hold a
but
7-0
his average
lead.
is probably is already in the 240s, which is pretty much makes it smart and better. We're gonna bottom of the 8th inning, guys.
And welcome back.
It's
And
finale. Well, guys, bottom of the 8th. Leading off for the Fighting Phils, nicknamed the Phillies today. Batting 4th will be Kyle Schwarber. On the replay stat sheet, he's 1 for 2. He'll be facing Taiwan Walker.
the pitch.
Well, guys, Taiwan will set the sign to Kyle.
Ball one,
That's
no
going to be a ball
strikes.
given into him.
Purpose pitch right there, trying to tease
Pretty much
him,
has
get him
something
to
to
raise
the
his
atmosphere.
sights, pop
Walker will
something
pitch
up,
to Kyle.
and make it an easy out.
And that's
Puts it
going to
in the
be
air
a
out
flying
towards
ball to
left
deep
center.
center. Markahan finally raced to it.
Schwarber out on the play.
Gets on top of
And
it.
there's one away.
And he claims he finally has the catch. He does. And that's the first out of the inning.
Number 8, Nick.
Well, as I mentioned, guys, those three
digging
games are
in
going to be
now for
really good
Philadelphia,
once
Nick
I take it
Castellanos.
one period at a time. I'm just trying to figure out what is a good day for the new era of January, of the very first
In
quarter.
the air, right
Now,
side.
this one, guys, is going to be
Under it.
a fly out to right
He
field.
makes the grab.
Brandon Nemo got
And
it,
a couple of quick outs.
gives him front, and takes advantage to it. And that's already outnumbered 2 guys on the replay.
Reese.
Something
And
would
the
really
batter
join
now
and
is
have a
Rhys
lot of
Hoskins.
excitement in the air.
Strikeout and a walk.
Here's a more pander and more to pat each other on the back. We got 2 outs in the inning. Here comes Ray's Hoskins. He's over 2 on the replay. That's not going to be another flyout, guys. That's a base hit to right field.
Takes the turn. He's digging for
And here
second.
come the Phillies now.
In there,
And
safely.
he's saved by the umpire. Here come the Phillies, guys. That's a double to right field. Fifth double, guys, by Ray Hoskins.
He's going to put pressure on you. If you
We're going to
bobble
keep
it,
a team
or you don't get there in a
inbound.
hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end
Keep
up
it
on
right
second
in
base.
front and keep it between any batter that sees fit. Gets right on base and tries to
And
tries to
now
stretch it in
JT
more comfortably.
Realmuto.
Well, guys, here comes JT Realmuto.
The catcher.
2 outs with runner on at second.
First pitch, and
It's
that's
over
in
3
for a
on the
strike.
replay.
Muto.
Last appearance, guys, for JT Realmuto. He struck out in the 7th. Was really not much to really confirm or combine
Stands at second with 2
or
gone.
strategize for anything else towards a lot of
Next
anything.
offering is in
That's gonna be
for a
strike number
strike.
2, guys, on the
Now, he may
replay.
have not liked either of those first
Pretty much
two
taking a
pitches
lot of
or agreed
advantage
with the
and
umpire's
tries
calls,
to
but at this point, he's going to have to bear
pretty
down
much
and be ready to
amuse
hit
it,
anything close to
and
the zone.
pretty much it's eternal.
Man
Well,
at
guys, Walker, we're
second.
gonna make short work, and he
Stays
does
live.
not. That's a foul to left field. And it'll stay the same count. On second, 2 outs.
Man on second,
Walker will
2
pitch
down.
his AT.
And a
Swing and a miss, bada
Third
boom.
out, that ends the frame.
He
Phillies
gives them a
3-1.
nice
They
strikeout,
continue to
and the
trail.
fans are not too happy about it.
7-0.
And the side is retired. Alright, guys, we got a time for the
Corey
ninth.
Knebel
For now,
will
he's
take over
Citizens
here.
Bank Park.
He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number
Alright, guys,
23.
new relief pitcher for the Phillies right now will be Corey Knebel. 15th game appearance for him, with another good average, guys, of .551, with 10 walks and 19
Welcome
strikeouts
back.
to
We go to the ninth.
may or may
Now
not
the third
take
baseman, J.D.
anything else
Davis.
elusive or
The third baseman.
any to accompany.
J.D.
J.D. Davis, guys, leads off the Mets. He's off for 3 on the replay. He'll be
And a
facing
pitch.
Corey Knebel.
Swings
Gets a strike and a
misses.
four-seamer.
That's strike 1.
96 miles per hour, guys, 97, 98. Closer to 100 even. Or maybe like 105 on the
And a swing and a miss.
pitching speed.
The hitter
Strike
early
number
and
2,
off
guys, for
balance
him.
on that
That
swing.
is-
If I'm the pitcher, I am taking
that's
a
pretty
little
much
bit more
likewise.
off, see if you can get him to chase something in the
Or
dirt.
anything else credential. Taking a lot of credit and sportsmanship. Guess Neville going to make short work. Here's the pitch to Davis.
Swing
And he
a
does.
miss.
That's a
Struck him
strikeout
out.
for JT
Now
Davis.
one gone in the ninth.
He don't like his
Dominating
performance,
strikeout there on
guys.
just
That's why I
3
say
pitches,
it's
and that's
at
what a
bat.
good power pitcher can do to you.
That's gonna be
Certain
out number
spots,
1,
filling
guys,
up the
on the
strike zone.
replay.
Sometimes he bats over
Not much to
before it really
take advantage,
begins.
but probably would have had something else off his sleeve.
Jeff
I mean, it would have been
McNeil
fine after
stands
this to
in.
really take anything towards the next path. Well, guys, here comes a man that's 0 for 4 on the replay. That's Jeff McNeil.
That's out
And
to
he's going to be 0
center
for 5 now,
field.
guys.
Pereira
That's a fly out
under
to
it.
center field.
Out number 2.
Gets a quick tab, gets the balance. And pretty much that's all she wrote. That's out number 2, guys, on the replay. 2 outs in the inning
Mark
so far.
Canha up now for the Mets.
Well, guys, next batter is Mark Conhart, number 19. And to see how nice really going to occupy. Mark Conhart, guys, 1 for 3 on the replay. Neville will pitch to him. That's going to be foul on a four-seamer. Keeps it right above it and keeps it as much as he can. Looks on a strike, guys. Corey will pitch to
2
Conhart.
outs. And
It's gonna be
fires
strike
in a
number 2 on a
fastball at
four-seamer.
95.
Looks like he would have hit that bat like it was no tomorrow. It's
The
something to
0-2.
really enjoy. Neville, we're going to make short work. He
And
does
now
not. That's
1
1 and 2
and 2.
now.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch
If you have
like
a pretty
that.
good
Batter
relief
wasn't even
pitcher, guys,
tempted to swing.
that can get the
Every
job
pitch
done,
needs to
that's
have
pretty
a
much the
purpose
best
so that it
thing
can
you can
set
do.
up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Try to hang tough, trying to hold on as best you can, and have a closing pitcher that can close a team victory.
Line
And that one, guys, is
drive.
going to be
Brings it in
a
for the
lineup
third
to
out.
short. He gets a nice pen on the back
At
court.
bottom
Gets
of
a nice
inning
catch
number
out of his back
It's
pocket.
The Mets 7 and
And
the Phillies
the
nothing.
side is retired. Alright, guys, it's still 7-0 Mets. Still trying to catch up
Ready
the
to go
first
for the
place
last-
Braves and the Marlins. That is second place
Leading
right
up
now.
For the Phillies.
And the new pitcher will set things
So
up.
they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
Alright,
He's
guys,
been so good against lefties.
here comes the closer for the Mets. That would be Edwin Diaz. 10th game appearance today. Usually a pitcher that knows how to close and gets a save on
And here
it.
comes
That's exactly what he's
There's
doing.
a
Just
strike.
tries to not allow the team to get any runs or have any base hits for teams. He has a pitch to
See
Johan.
the velocity.
He's 2 for 3 guys on the
97
replay.
with that fastball.
But tries to improve, does a good
Ball
job,
to
and
strike.
tries to
Good eye right
see
there.
what a batter's going to be swinging at. Hopefully to get a strikeout or get a ground out for any good
Here's
amount
the
of time.
2-1.
Well, guys,
That's a strike.
that's 2 balls
That
and 2
was
strikes now.
absolute gas. Triple digits
Gets
on
him
the
on
gun.
wrist stick,
It's just a
keeps him
different
running
experience as a hitter watching that
As
go
he has
by.
a pitch to Johan.
Swing
And a
misses,
miss. He says,
and there's
Johan,
one
go
down.
back to the dugout.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with
And
the
that's
bat
out
speed
number
these
1,
days.
guys.
So
Good
many
looking
guys throwing
strikeout
in the
today.
upper 90s. You see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch
That's
up
exactly
to.
what he's doing.
Guys are coming
And
in.
gets
They're
him
going
right
max effort. They're not
where he
looking to
wants
go
him.
a long distance.
Out
They
number
wanna get as
1,
many
guys, on the
strikeouts as they
replay.
possibly can.
So up next.
Batting ninth
Bryson
comes, here comes
Stott.
Bone Strout. He'll be facing Edwin Diaz. He sets the sign,
First pitch doesn't
and that's
find
1
the
ball on the
zone.
slider. Well, guys, Strout is 1 for 3 on the replay. He singled in the 7th inning today. Coming down in the books.
At the belt
That's
and fires.
Diaz will pitch to Strout.
Swing
That's
and
1
a
strike
miss.
and 1 ball today. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Righty to the
Guys,
plate.
everyone will pitch to Bronson. That's going to be
And
foul
count
on the
1 and
2-seamer.
2.
Usually a team would like to strike out and just get
And the
something.
right-hander deals.
Diaz will pitch to Strout.
In the
Well,
air
guys,
on
that's
the
going to be a
infield.
foul out to right field. But Alonso is there.
Alonso
Awesome first
makes the
baseman.
play. 2 down.
And there you go.
Now batting.
Hey, what's up, Healy? Make a left setup. I'm back from God of War. Yeah, God of War Ragnarok is really good.
Here's the center
Ragnarok it
fielder,
is.
Odubel Herrera.
You know, it's awesome. Sort of 10 out of 10 this past year. The same with Elden Ring. I mean, both of those teams
That's in
duke it
there for
out
strike
very,
1.
very closely. Let's see, which one needed more of an advantage to win Game of the Year, essentially. But now, Elden Ring became our victor. Whereas Diaz will pitch to Herrera. He's
And
1 for 4
downstairs.
guys on the replay. He'll be facing closer, Edwin Diaz.
And a pitch.
Diaz will pitch to Dubel. Almost a hit by pitch. That would have had something to do with it. Probably would have hit a batter closely. That's going to be foul on a
And there's a
4-seam,
foul
guys. That's
ball.
2 strikes and 2 balls. Over in the media does not eat it up on this one.
2 and 2.
Diaz will pitch to Herrera.
And
Swing and a miss, and the Mets are
and
back to
that is
winning
the
today,
ball
guys.
game.
When you win
Playing
by
the
7
finale
runs, it's a
and-
real
at
encouraging
Citizens Bank
game
Park.
all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers
That's what
also
my Mets
know
needed
that
to
if
do,
they get
guys.
into a little
Finally,
bit of a
or
jam,
it's finally
they know
back
the
to
offense
winning.
is very capable
Pretty much
of
for
putting
now.
up runs. Good job.
This
As
one
the Mets take it 7-0,
For
guys.
Chris Singleton
Look at
and our
that.
entire crew
Outstanding.
Here at MLB The Show.
Good
Thanks for stopping
performance.
by. I'm John Shambi.
And the
Talk to you
Mets
soon.
are finally back to 1 win. That's what the Mets need to keep on doing, guys. Just keep on improving and trying to catch up a little bit more. So my Mets guys on the replay is 18 and my Mets guys are 18 and 17. So my Mets are not out of the woods yet, but just trying to get back to reality and get back to winning more often. And that's exactly what a major league team should do. If you're managing a baseball team, guys, on a console or on a PC device, or on a phone device, which I'm still doing my 1987 Twins replay on my phone, for Outside the Park Baseball 23, along with me, guys, doing my L2 Twins replay on my PC. So my Mets guys are now 18 and 17. Going to force right in and have something to fix. Well, guys, we're going to get to other scores in a second. One thing I did, you guys understand, after I get through with 2 hours plus of baseball this morning, I will not be back until tomorrow morning, so guess what, baseball tomorrow morning, 2 hours plus by then. After we get through today, 11 I have a dinner, we're going to be celebrating my love's 36th birthday, for supper, after work tonight, so I won't be streaming anymore after this morning. So I will be back tomorrow, same time, same channel, once I get through live scores today. But before we on the weekend, I was playing God of War with my friend, and he randomly said, Oh, Lidl. Okay. I don't think that's been promising or been brought to our attention. Pretty much through society or business society, agency, or something like that. But pretty much Lidl. I think Patrick Star did it on one scene with SpongeBob and the Flying Dutchman and also Squidward too. And I don't watch SpongeBob anymore, so I was grown out of it and decided to watch something else like Family Guy and Cleveland Show, any other comedy show back and forth. But anything else that's more to stick around, like having laughter pretty much normally or as loudly as possible. Or watching Seinfeld too. So whatever's funny for you makes it more to really entertain and have something awesome to watch. But the first thing up today, guys, the Royals beat the Orioles today, 3-0, 2-1.
I have to go now. Bye. Have a great day or night.
Yeah, Family Guy is very funny. Damn straight, buddy. Have a good morning, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Same time, same channel. Remember, guys, baseball is 2 hours plus every weekend. But don't work too hard, Healy. Thank you for coming in. Well, guys, on the replay, the Royals had 8 hits. Orioles had 4. The total today was 12. So win number 17, guys, for the Royals moves up to 17 and 16. Going dry and going quietly over the Orioles at 13 and 22. Which is really something to really smile and think about, too. If you have a team winning, instead of losing out of sadness, just have a team do its best as possible and just like pretty much stay aggressive, do anything that's more possible for you. Pretty much for all of us in between. So guys, the win goes to the Royals up to 17 and 16. Blowdrying the Orioles to 13 and 22 with the L. Okay, guys, for the Royals, Alvarez had a 2-run start. Lopez and Isbell, guys, had a stolen base 1 each at a time. And losing in a sad promotion, a sad story. It's over a bedtime story, often. That's something to really excuse and probably not take a lot of deep, or a lot of reasons to stick out for anything. For the loss today, guys, for the 13 and 22 Baltimore Orioles on the replay season, Soas only had a double. Okay, guys, Brett Singer was on the mound today for the 17 and 16 Royals, and for the O's, Kramer. Kramer got starts to 0-7 on the replay. His first 7 starts for the 13 and 22 Orioles, pretty much as a short notice. On the replay, guys, Kramer had 6 hits, 7 strikeouts, a walk, 2 runs earned. With a not a good average of 720. Brought in Baker, Lopez, Aiken, and Bautista. Third one, guys, goes to Singer. If you guys have a good starting pitcher that can win mostly, you guys are doing a good job for yourself. Having an opportunity to have a manager that can work hard, have a strong lineup, and have starting pitchers that can really get the job done in one time and also one place. If you have a good closing pitcher, like that can get a lot of saves and have the other team catch up and score. That's pretty much the important thing to think about too. If you're knowing what you're doing, just do anything that's brought into justice, anything that can work out for you. Pretty much work out for me, work out for you guys, for our awesome community. It's more handsome, more to dictate, and just to try to hang on and not go split. So nice win, guys, for Brad Singer. Increases to 3 and 2 on the mound for the 17 and 16 Royals. On the replay, guys, he had 4 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Not too bad, but a good stat sheet. Over 329 average. And scene number 11, guys, goes to Sean Barlow with a strikeout. With a better average, instead of 329, guys, for the closer, he had 287 with a nice win and a clap. Alright, guys, the New York Yankees beat the Rangers today, 6-5. 1-1, 1-1-1, 1-1-1-3. And on the replay today, Rangers, guys, had 13 hits and 1 error, along with the Yankees with 7 and 1 error. 2 hits on the right side, but the hitting count was a lot better in the middle. For our awesome community, guys, with our 383 mods and our followers today, the total hits is 20. So win number 22, guys, goes to the Yanks, having a powerful record, one-loss record, guys, up to 22-13, crossing the Rangers to 13-21. So, like, if we have a nice win, that's the important thing. As far as to do what's more dictating and more to take it one path at a time and one step at a time to see how a team is going to respond and take advantage. As long as you have an outstanding team that can do better, instead of suffering worse at any point in time, just to see what you can probably do and have a sports specific between the other team and also a team that you're trying to get started on. So the loss today, guys, goes to the Rangers, dropping to 13-21, while the Yankees jump to 22-13. All right, guys. Lowe had a double and a triple, along with Miller. Cole Calhoun had a 2-run shot, along with 2 RBIs, guys, by Duran. Kyle Seager had a double play with the loss today for the 13-21 Rangers. Heem had an error. Duran caught stealing as well. So winning in a nice fashion, pretty much having a little extra claps and between a home stadium instead of a road team. On the replay stats sheet, guys, as long as it's not grinding our gears or trying to interrupt on anything. Winning today, guys, for the 22-13 Yankees with a nice victory lap. Cabrera, guys, went for Anthony Rizzo in the 8th. Elvis Anzur batted for Hicks, guys, in the 8th. Well, guys, Ken Oliva had a double and a run scored. DJ LeMahieu, guys, had a solo shot. Anzur had a 3-run shot today. This was really outstanding. But, guys, by LeMahieu with a run scored, along with an error by Anthony Rizzo. Alright, guys, Kevin Allard was the starter today for the 13-21 above average Texas Rangers. And for the Yankees, Savino. No loss today, guys, for Allard, but the boys got the loss today for the 13-21 Rangers. And on the replay, guys, for Kevin Allard. Pretty much said okay, but that's why the reliever had took the loss for him. Pretty much only took the loss for himself for the team for the 13-21 Rangers for the loss. So on the replay, guys, Allard had 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, a walk, and that's 2 runs earned, which is not too many. With a 378 average, those guys brought in Bush, a loss for Sabores and Martin. But I went today, guys, for Savino. The one I got the win was Green for the 22-13 Yanks. And on the replay stats, guys, for Savino, I mean, the strikeouts made a little extra difference, but the hits he given up was 9. So, but it's pretty much not too bad, guys. But the one that got the win, guys, was Green. He jumps to 1-1 as a reliever with a good win to tally for the 22-13 Yankees. Savino, guys, had 9 hits, 7 strikeouts on the replay, along with 3 runs, with a 475 average. Those guys brought in Lutigue, a win for Green, Holmes, and saved number 4 for Green. Only 0-1 inning, guys, but no strikeouts, walks, or runs. Or hits to begin with, but and a good win. Okay, guys, the White Sox beat the Sox today, 3-1 on the replay. 1, 2, and 1. On the replay stats sheet today, guys, for our awesome community, White Sox had 8 hits, along with both Sox having just 3. Just 3, guys, on the replay. As long as it's not going to be absolutely nothing, just to strategize and have a better game than usual. Usually a team will just do its best, winning or losing. So let's see which one is going to be having a satisfying result. The total hits, guys, for our awesome community, with your handsome Pop the Creator made Zach Dawson, guys, from Titanic, is 11 in total. So win number 17, guys, goes to the White Sox. The W so far moves them to 17-17, crossing the both Sox to 10-25. So the win today, guys, goes to the White Sox to 17-17. Winning percentage, guys, between that stat is 500 even, .500. While dropping the Red Sox, guys, to 10-25. I believe it's one of the worst records, the same with the Pirates, to be honest. Which it can be. So guys, on the replay for the White Sox today, with a nice win up 17-17. Abreu batted for Makata in the 8th, along with Engel ran for Jimenez in the 10th inning today. Well, guys, Garcia had a solo shot, longing for runs scored by Greg Vaughn and Harrison, Robert, A.J. Pollock, and McGuire. Three of them guys grounded to a double play, but that was painful. Going Makata guys and Harrison caught stealing. And losing at short notice after an extra inning, or going back and forth to response to the other area, to the other side, inside or outside of anything, keeps it substantial and confidential. Pretty much normal and neutral. But losing today, guys, for the 10-25 Red Sox, with the loss in total, makes it number 25 on the replay. Verdugo, guys, batted for Hernandez in the 8th, along with Davis in the 8th inning over Bradley Jr. Well, guys, Vasquez had the only solo shot here today, which is not too much. Martinez caught stealing, too. Alright, guys, Zach Galito, or Jose Galito today, was a starting pitcher for the 17-17 White Sox, and Pavita for the Red Sox. But it's pretty much something that is different. It's something normal. So no win today, guys, for Galito, as reliever Crick gets his second one on top of his first loss. For the 17-17 guys, for the 17-17 White Sox, Crick gets the job done, gets a second one on top of his first loss as a reliever. As long as you have a good closing pitcher, guys, that can get the job done and get the save, that's exactly what matters. You play your own game as a team. You have a good lineup that can get the runs moving. Don't get a lot of outings or anything that is... Anything else that's more the opposite, or pretty much the rhyming. As long as you have a good team that can really start something normal and have something to really accompany it and have a warm welcome. So on the replay, guys, Galito had 2 hits today. Pretty much had an awesome performance. Had 11 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 1 run earned, with an even average, guys, of 256. A win for Crick, and save number 9 for Hendricks, with an alright strikeout, too. Bad news, guys, for the other side of it. Pavita did not get the loss today. His Barnes drops to 0-4 as a reliever for the 10-25 Red Sox. So no loss for Pavita, guys, on the mound. But the reliever did get the loss today for the 10-25 Red Sox. So on the replay, guys, Pavita pretty much had an average performance, but could not let go of anything else for it. He had 5 hits, guys, 5 strikeouts, a walk, and a run earned. With an average of 321. Also, guys, brought in Jake Dykman and a 4th loss for Barnes for the 10-25 Red Sox. And also, guys, bought Frank Valdez just to draw attention and a good sign. Okay, guys, the Guardians beat the Blue Jays today, 4-1. 1-1-2-1. On the replay, guys, the Blue Jays had 9 hits and 1 error. Guardians had 5 in total. Which it brings the hit column up to 14 for our awesome community. So the win, guys, goes to the Guardians, jumping to 16-19, while dealing with the Blue Jays to 20-16. Doesn't have a little sour thought or anything. Just to have something aggressive, have something that is more to having a lot of strategy, working as a team, working as one, guys, united as one, and taking as much time as you can. So the loss today, guys, goes to the Blue Jays, dropping below to 20-16 on the replay season. As you guys can see, for the Blue Jays, Pichetti had a double with Hernandez and Chapman. A trouble for Chapman, too. One score, guys, was by Jacob Pichetti. Bomb by Espanol, double play by Jansen overall. And now, guys, by Pichetti as well. Bottom, Guerrero Jr. caught stealing. And winning today, guys, is a good-sized victory, but has something to always work with, and Panda having a strong thought the same way at the same time as well. So take control and take a little advantage. Having a good win to no, just to level up on anything. For the win today, guys, for the 16-19 Guardians on the replay. Miller had a triple, guys, and Rosario had a 2-run shot. Swell had a hit by Pitts, along with Josh Naylor. Double play to satisfy it. So the Swell guys and Vazio had a stolen base. Okay, guys, Manoah was the starter today for the 2016 Blue Jays, along with Dan Plesac for the Guardians. No win today, guys, for Plesac. Stefan gets his first win, top of his 2 losses as a reliever, with a nice win for the 16-19 Guardians. Has something to really aggressive and has a lot of strategy to hold on and also take a lot of direction and also occupation too. Pretty much having a good role for a change. So on the replay stats here, guys, no win for Plesac. Stefan moves up to 1-2 with a nice win to pretty much get something to drive for the 16-19 Guardians. So far, guys, on the replay for Plesac, he had 8 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a run earned. So an alright average, guys, of 273. Nice one, guys, for Sivan for the 16-19 Guardians on the season replay, which had something to build up for a change. Sadlin and save number 7, guys, by Clace. Alright average of 261. Well, guys, Manoah drops to 3-2 as a starter for the 2016 Blue Jays. Pretty much had back and forth between hits and strikeouts, but pretty much had really not much to really satisfy and duplicate often. Let's see how a team is going to do. Pretty much inside, outside, or anything else that's beneficial or confidential or having a lot of experience too. If you're having an awesome team that can do better, that can really stand out the most by winning instead of going grouchy or brilliant but lazy. I mean, lonely, brilliant but lazy if you have a team lose too much. So that's always something to think about too. So Manoah, guys, drops to 3-2 as a starter for the 2016 Blue Jays. So a young season. He had 4 hits, guys, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and runs for 271 average. Once guys brought in Lance Stripling. Finalize it and close it up and have a new case. Okay, guys, the Red Machine Reds beat the Pirates 5-3. 1-2, 1-1-3. On the replay, guys, the Pirates had 6 hits, while the Red Machine Reds, no Marlboro Reds, guys, but the Cincinnati Reds, had 7 hits and 2 errors. 2 errors on the right, and the hits column, guys, is 13 for our awesome, popular community. So the win today, guys, goes to the Reds. Win number 15 was a sum to really build on and take advantage of. So the Reds, guys, with the W, follows up to 15-19, while the Pirates drop deeply to 8-26. I won't say, guys, that both the Pirates and the previous team that we looked over has the worst record right now. But it still has a lot of games to really, hold on and take a lot of advantage by winning a little extra. To see how the players can really react and have better batting averages and just to really stand out a little extra more for a change. To see if it'll get anywhere by any means necessary or daily. So the loss today, guys, goes to the Pirates to the worst record, dropping to 8-26 today. And for the Pirates, guys, on the replay, let's check him out real quick. Ryan Vogelbach, guys, had a double play. Actually, a double, excuse me. Helen Reynolds had a solo shot. Ryan Hanneman, guys, had a stolen base. Over Castillo caught stealing. Pretty much in a regular fashion. That's all a lot of attention or a lot of abbreviation, too. Between inside or outside, guys, coming to an 8. But getting a nice win, guys, on the replay. For the 15-19 W for the Reds today. Tommy Pham, guys, had a solo shot. 2 RBI home run, guys, by Senzel. 1 guys by Taiwan Naquin. Drury and Taiwan Naquin had an error today, too.
Just dropping by and done thumbs up. My friend, really
Aquento had a stolen base
That's
along with Mike
awesome.
Moustakas, guys, with caught stealing too. Well, guys, Jose Aquento was the starting pitcher for the A's 26 Pirates, and Song Green for the Reds. What's up, Don Don? Make a love shout out. Let's dropping by and Don thumbs up, my friend. Good evening. Well, good morning to you, sir. Make a love shout out. How are you? For our 383 mods and our
You
companions.
are always welcome.
You know what they say, a welcome is a warm welcome. Having a warm greeting when we meet and greet new community members, new friends, one at a
Yeah.
time. So that's exactly the important thing, too. To see how that's going to stand tall and take a lot of experience and a lot of advantage, too. As long as we take one step at a time, guys, to meet and greet new friends, new community members one by one, that'll get us anywhere. You know, just try to like, support, and comment. What kind of video you have on YouTube? Have your own playlist the same way. So the 7 loss, guys, goes to Jose Quinta for the A26 Pirates. Altogether, his first 7 losses have not been good to him. He had 5 hits, guys, on the replay, had 3 strikeouts, 4 walks, 5 runs earned. Well, very pathetic average, guys, of 920. And the one that took over too was Banda. That's when guys by Diaz as well as a decent reliever. Jumps to 5-2 with the 15-19 Reds with a nice victory lap too. That's a good job by trying to take advantage and do whatever it's doing for a team. That's the best way to handle it and do it right there. Better than nothing off the size. So the win today, guys, goes to Diaz. Green did okay. That's the really benefit for the win for the 15-19 Reds. And so far, guys, on the replay, for the starter, Green, he had 6 hits, guys, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3 runs earned. With not bad of an average of 613. The win today, guys, goes to Diaz. But a Caesar at save number 8 for Sims. A walk and 2 strikeouts, guys, with an explosive record of 150, along with Caesar. Gets a good win and claps in 1 place and also in 1 fan base. Okay, guys, the first place Braves are still in first place, beating the Brewers to 4-2, guys. 2-1-1-2. And on the replay, guys, today the Brewers had 4 hits, along with the first place badass team, that's the Atlanta Braves, with 10 hits. It's really outstanding. And the total hits, you may ask, for our awesome community is 14, and all together. For anything else, there's more to establish. So the win today, guys, goes to the Brewers, having pretty much a good game with the Brewers. But in the end, guys, the Brewers improved to 21-14, and decreasing the Brewers to 19-16. Good game overall between 2 good teams. But the Braves, guys, are still in first place. Along with my Mets, guys, having a good win this morning. My Mets now, guys, are now 18-17. I don't think we're gonna face the Braves anytime soon. After the past several weekends. That's very satisfying and having an outstanding result. So the loss today, guys, goes to the Brewers, dropping to 19-16, while the first place Braves retain and improve to 21-14. Let's see how that carries on and balances it. So, guys, on the replay for the Brewers, double eats by Chris Yellick, Lorenzo Cain, and Jose Urias. 2 out of 3 guys had an RBI in total. Lorenzo Cain, guys, had a double play to issue. Also caught stealing. And staying in first place, guys, having an improving nice win. Has something to really hang tough and take anything that can go where anybody else has gone before or never traveled yet. Let's see how that's going to stick out more often. Let's try to stick out something normal and migration. So that's to take anything else that's taking in for sure, and take anything else that's more important. With a nice win today, guys, for the 21-14 first place Atlanta Braves. Dansby Swanson, guys, had a double eights with Neil Goswin, Marcell Ozuna, and Herrera. Solo set, guys, by Swanson, but a run score, guys, by Goswin, Travis, and Arizona. One under Kuna Jr. had a hit by pitch with Matt Olson, along with a double play, guys, by Dansby Swanson. Alright, guys, Alan Aspey was the starter for the 19 and 16 Brewers, along with Toussaint, the starter, guys, for the Braves. Still in first place, which that doesn't change any part of our minds at all. I mean, it may or may not, but you obviously, you guys obviously have no clue. Anything else that's more to verify and pretty much have anything else credential for it. Anything else that's more to stick out and take a different promotion. As long as it's not a current position. It's to take anything that's closed but to open. Well, that's normally okay, as it is. But guys, Gonzalez gets his first loss, and for Aspey as a starter for the 1916 Brewers with the loss today. Let's verify and have a detail. The replay stats see for Aspey, he has 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, along with walks and 2 runs earned, with a diminished record. A diminished record, guys, so far. For, pretty much with an average, guys, of 572. Those guys are lost for Gonzalez, Scott, and Suda. But so far for anything else, nice win, guys, for Toussaint. Improves to 4-1 today. For the first place, 21-14 Atlanta Braves. Gets a nice pen on the back, gets the win. And it's just to really ponder and have something else. That's to learn more and have anything else against it. But the nice win, guys, goes to Toussaint as a starter for the 21-14 first place Atlanta Braves today. Pretty much a regular performance. Probably have some that has a sharp shot. Anything else that's more to take a lot of value. Not a stock value, but take anything across anything. Okay, let me see what we got going on. Okay, never mind. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing already. And then I'm probably gonna have no excuse. As long as it has something regular. Exception to detail. Advanced prototype, guys. Anything else that is more to really predict and not take anything off the bat. It'll take a lot of cooperation. But as good as it should be. Never has more to stick out for a change. So guys, he had 4 hits, 5 strikeouts on the replay, and God's saying, it looks like we're gonna wait to have something else to ponder. What are we doing? Hold on. Oh, never mind, guys. Looks like it was gonna do something else. Have something that could really, probably in the 8th or 9th, pretty much a different century. But I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, guys, an regular average, guys, of 312. Those guys brought in Jansen and saved number 14 for Minter. Plenty of good saves to really hang tough and balance it. Pretty much to have something else in hand. Anything else that's more correct and more to really satisfy. But seems to be okay for sure. I mean, we usually want to have something to really identify and use something else that would work together for it. Have something to really involve and also have something to really take anything at this point. So we'll see. So nice win overall and gets a nice total. And really ponder. For anything else to cooperate. Okay, guys, the Twins beat the Athletics today, 12-10. Pretty much as a frenzy. 172, 372. To really accept. That's to really take anything off the seat and have something to really take a strong hold for a minute. Pretty much in this proper moment. Let's really have something to connect and also stay aggressive at 1 point, probably like 2. Whatever is alright to take a good accident, probably have some to take 1 step, probably have something slow. Whatever's okay. So on the replay, guys, Athletics had 18 hits, no errors. Twins had 12 hits, 1 error. And I have the total, guys. The errors had 1, and the total hits, holy mackerel. It's pretty much outstanding, just to flex it up a little bit. Pretty much I have something else in order and have something to do something that's really right for sure. That was more to really stay in total. Total hits, guys, is 30. So the win today, guys, goes to the Twins. Nice win overall. Improves to 21-14, while beating the Athletics to 11-24. Which is really absolutely nothing. Just to help have something to notice and have some to catapult and relate. Which all of us can really relate. Just to really take 1 step, probably another one. But whatever is okay to really strive. Just take anything inside or not out of place. As long as it's not... As long as it's in it, but not over it, so... Whatever is okay to really hold on and take 1 step, 2 step, probably a different path that anyone should really take. Seems to be okay to have something else to take advantage. And do anything else that's more important. Just have something to think about for a change. Okay, that was done separately. Pretty much inside or outside, I'm not sure. So on the replay, guys, for the Athletics, a pass ran for Pinder in the 8th. Laredo had a double each, guys, by Vogat and Pinder. 2 homers and 4 RBIs, guys, by Zed Lowry, which is really outstanding to really take a nice take a nice tip out of your shoulder. But as some to really involve and take anything else that's more to work with. That's a nice solid job. 2 RBIs, guys, by a Nuisance. Along with a sacrifice 5. Plus a double play by Kemp. So base, guys, by Kemp and Pinder. 1 each overall. Okay, never mind. And winning pretty good, guys, with taking its toll and take a lot of appreciation. Having a nice win, having a nice opportunity. Have something to really execute and pretty much have no self-doubts. But to take anything at a certain point in time. That's really satisfies something extra. The win today, guys, for the 21-14 Twins. Lamont, guys, had a double with Buxton and Miranda. Connor Correa had a 3-1 shot along with Zephyrs. Along with Garlic. Lamont, guys, had a hit by Pitts. Along with... I'm not sure what I'm doing right now between AdSense. Apparently I gotta wait another stupid 30+ days again. When it feels like it would have been done just now, but I guess not. I mean, it may or may not, but it's pretty much not the end of anything, but I mean, if I still had some extra help right about now, that would have been great before I ever did anything. But once again, I gotta wait since I'm still having the same stupid errors. It's probably gonna be beginning of February, if I'm right. But we'll see. But okay, guys, we'll see where we're at. Blanco, guys, had a bunt. Arraez had an error as well. Along with a stolen base by Arraez, and then caught stealing, guys, by Miranda. Okay, guys, Laug was the starter today for the 11-24 Athletics, and then for the Twins is Chris Archer. So the last today, guys, goes to Laug, dropped to 0-5 in his first 5 starts. On the replay stat sheet for him, he had 5 hits, guys, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, and runs earned, with a minimum average of 506. Brought in Kevin Pruitt, Avedo, Puke, and Selman. The win, guys, goes to Archer. Moves up to 3-2 on the replay today for the 21-14 Minnesota Twins. Once you guys understand, I'm still doing my O2 Twins replay on my computer, and then pretty much doing anything else to take, anything else to absorb. To take a good, have a nice look, but a good look the same way. So Chris Archer, guys, jumps to 3-2 in his first 5 starts, his third one overall. For the 21-14 Twins on the replay, strong performance, guys. He had 7 hits, 11 strikeouts, which is dramatic. 11 a walk, guys, and run earned, with a delightful average of 253. Also, guys, brought in Ober, Duffy, Pegden, Smith, and also, guys, 14 saved by Duran. A strikeout with an awesome average of 64. Bounces rebound to rebound and gets the win. And a lot to express it. Okay, guys, the Astros beat the Tigers 5-3. Pretty much short notice and having a lot of fun. 2-1, 1-2-2. On the replay, guys, the Tigers had 11 hits today with an error, along with the Astros, 6 hits and 2 errors. For our awesome community, guys, and your handsome, popular creator, made Zach Dawson, 3 errors on the right, and then the hits is 17 in total. So, guys, win number 17 goes to the Astros as well. Gets the win to improve up to 17-18, while dropping the Tigers to 20-15. So, it's pretty much winning back and forth. Probably has something to really improve and work on. Just to see which one is good to acquire. You know, just to flex right in and also have something else to provide. Whatever is fine for all of us to begin. So the loss today, guys, goes to the Tigers, dropping to 20-15, with pretty much an absolute reason. Probably something else to really work on and benefit. Whatever is good to have an honest opinion. Well, guys, for the Tigers on the replay, Bears batted for Castro in the 8th. Okay, Baду had a double and 2 runs, a double, guys, in total. Home run and 2 RBIs by Johnson Scope. Good batter. Matos and Reyes had a double play as well. Robbie Grossman had an error, but just one only. But winning in a nice fashion, having an outstanding result the same way at the same time, and pretty much have some to, not overthrow, but have some to really work on and pretty much have a lot of execution. Whatever is okay and also draw, anything else normal. Anything else specific. But to win today, guys, for the 17-18 Astros, Nico Goodrum had a double with Diaz. 4 RBIs, along with 4 home run, guys, by Diaz as well. Double play by Nico Goodrum. Well, guys, Pena and Yari Girl had an error each. Jose Altuve caught stealing. Alright, guys, Zoe Wentz was the starter today for the 20-15 Tigers. And for the Astros, Jose Urquidy. Zoe Wentz drops to 2-3, guys, as a starter. In his first 5 starts for the 20-15 Tigers. Satisfied, have something else different, and anything else to crucify and stay right in position. So Zoe Wentz, guys, drops to 2-3 as a starter for the 20-15 Tigers today with the current loss. He had 3 strikeouts, 3 walks, along with runs earned, and 5 hits, with a below average, guys, of 490. Also, guys, brought in Lang. Urquidy did not get the win, but it was pretty much overthrown. But Jake Odozie took the advantage point and got the win for the 17-18 Astros. Well, it was not too bad to really stand up and take a lot of anything else forward. Taking it more on a serious note and take anything off the sea, but playing as best you can to get the nice win and pay yourself on the back the same way. So the win today, guys, goes to Odozi as a reliever for the 17 and 18 Astros. Your Quiddy guys had 8 hits, 2 strikeouts, and along with runs earned, what's pretty much that's really not much to hold and take a lot of pressure points just to see where it's really trying to comfort and trying to keep it warm and not stay out of sight either. Okay, guys, the average is 297. A win, guys, for Odozi, Taylor, and save number 6 for Ryan Presley with a hit and a strikeout, and gets a nice win. Okay, guys, the D-backs beat the Rockies 1-0 today with 1 run only. On the replay, guys, the Rockies had 6 hits, D-backs had 4 hits and 1 error. 1 error on the right, and in total hits, it's 10 to keep it much more even instead of odd for our awesome community. So the win today, guys, goes to the D-backs, jumping to 16 and 19, having the only run today, surpassing the Rockies to 15 and 19, with that loss in hand, of a handful to benefit and not much to really exercise, but take it at a nice positive level. The loss today, guys, goes to the Rockies, dropping to 15 and 19, with the D-backs getting the nice win to take and level it up. Level it up and a lot of exploration. As you guys can see, Rogers had a double play. Mike McMahon caught stealing. And getting the only run today, guys, altogether. Pretty much left to right, but getting a good win overall. Doing a nice job just to hold on to it offensively and defensively. Getting a nice win today, guys, for the 16-19 D-backs in total. Solo solved by Ryan Varso made something happen. Pademo had an error. Marte caught stealing without taking on a base. Well, guys, Trevor Cole was the starter for the 15-19 Rockies, and Martin for the D-backs. So Trevor Cole, guys, drops his first loss today as a regular starter for the 15-19 Rockies. He started 4-0 in his first 4 games, but he pretty much had a pretty good performance before having that first loss and his 5th ever start with that loss for the team. So does it take its toll, take its path, and take anything else more aggressive and neutral? Does it take anything towards it? So, guys, the loss goes to Cole. Drops to 4-1 as a regular starter. Still a pretty good pitcher for the 15-19 Rockies. He had 4 hits, guys, 9 strikeouts on the replay, 3 walks, and a run earned. With a okay average of 254. Those guys brought in Tsotson. Martin did not get the win today, but he did have a bit of a strong performance with the 16-19 D-backs with the win. But Zach Davis got the win as a reliever. So the stats see, guys, for Martin, he had 3 hits, 10 strikeouts, 7 walks, was too many, with an all-around average of 358. But nice one, guys, by Davies for the 16-19 D-backs on the replay. Also brought in Melicon and Multiply, having his 8th save. 2 hits is not going to hurt too much. We get the only run added in. Okay, guys, we're almost done. The Cardinals beat the Giants today as well by 3, 11-8. 2-2-2, 3-2, 2-2, 1-3. Well, guys, on the replay, the Redbirds had 16 hits. Giants had 10 hits and 1 error. Total hits on the column, guys, is 26, along with just 1 error instead of 2. But I don't think anybody still have a team have more than 2, 3, 4 errors. It's just that it just takes a little bit of waste of time just to get a game going. If a team's in the lead or trying to get back in the game instead of trying to lose to have pretty much any desperate times desperate times calls for desperate measures. If you're trying to get a team to really flex and have feature capacity for it. So that's to see how you can really do better for a change and do anything across it. Which is normally okay for anybody else to hold on. It means anything normally for it. But it's all good. So the total hits, guys, is 26. So the Redbirds, guys, jumped to 21-13 with a good win. Dropping the Giants to 16-18. Having no excuse but tries to hang tough and take as much as possible. Just do whatever it's doing. Just take anything under control and have anything else to really convert and take a nice advantage point just to apply. But got it right in hand. So the nice win today, guys, goes to the Red Hot Redbirds, up to 21-13, dropping the Giants to 16-18. Okay, guys, Corey Dickerson had a double with Harrison Bader. Two homers and 6 RBIs, guys, by Nolan Areno. He knows how to turn the screws on the lineup, so he's doing awesome. Carson, guys, had a 2-run shot, looking for 2 RBIs by Dickerson. Donovan and Dickerson had a sacrifice fly. Paul Goldschmidt, guys, had a double play too. Tommy Edman and Donovan had a stolen base. Carlson caught stealing the same way. And losing above average and have something to go either way, or have some to really hold on and give it your best software, Saints, just to see what you can do. But again, the loss today, guys, in a terrible fashion. On the replay, guys, for the 16-18 San Francisco Giants in total, Yastrzemski had a double with Brandon Belt and Wade Jr., but having a nice solo shot for himself. Tony Stella, guys, have 4 runs driven in with a home run, 2 RBIs by Wade Jr. Danny Estrada had an error, but guys, the legendary that will soon be in the Hall of Fame and total as a starting pitcher. And that would be, guys, the starter for the 21-13 Cardinals was Adam Wainwright and Anthony DeSclafani for the Giants. DeSclafani, guys, drops to 2-2 on the replay. 9 hits, a walk, and a strikeout, 6 runs earned. Dropping to 2-2, guys, as a starter for the 16-18 Giants. His average drops to 605. Was against Bondon and Cobb, Garcia, Little, and Alvarez. But that's a hit and 1 main strikeout, just to take any step or take anything first class. But Adam Wainwright, guys, had an average performance today. Moves up to 2-2 as a starter for the 21-13 Redbirds on the season replay. But that's something that could probably start something to really improve and have something basic. But keeps it right in front of him. Does a good job, tries to level with it between groundouts, having an awesome performance just to take. Anything else that's more to take on. But doing anything that's more under control and trying to improvise more. But to take one step. But the win today, guys, goes to Adam Wainwright. Good stardom for the 21-13 Cardinals. 7 hits, guys, 4 strikeouts, along with 5 walks and runs earned today, with an average of 471. So guys, winning Cabrera, Whitley, and save number 9 by Gallegos. Only 0-2 for him, but good save to make it 9 instead of 8 or 7. But good win to take care of it. Okay, guys, the Angels beat the Nationals today, 4-3, but just 1 run today. 1-2, 2-2. On the replay, the Nationals had 11 hits. Angels had 12, so I'm pretty sure any 2 good teams like this knows how to have a good pitching duel. Actually, a hitting duel just to finish it and finalize it. The total hits, guys, is 23 overall. Angels have something going, guys, with a nice win. Have an outstanding 24-12 win-loss record. Driving the Nationals to 16-19. So I don't think my Mets having a nice win, having a good win up to 18-17 for my Mets every weekend. I don't think it's really going to matter one another. As long as my Mets keep doing what they're doing, what we're doing towards catching up the second place Marlins and the first place Braves. What's the record right now is 21-14. Once my Mets still have to play them pretty much as of right now, as of this point. So the loss today, guys, goes to the Nets to 16-19 below it, while the Angels having an outstanding record of 21-12 with a good victory in hand. Okay, guys, Victor Robles batted for Thomas in the 8th. D. Strange Gordon had a double of Escobar. 2-1 stop by Thomas. And getting a nice cozy win. Extremely good win for the Saints just to help it out as one team instead of the other. Anything else is really something to really add up and have something to hold on for the Saints. But just to really take anything off the bat, it's pretty much all good to really take its toll. For the win today, guys, for the 24-12 Los Angeles Angels. Good win today. Double hits by Mars, Wells, and Anthony Rendon. 4 runs each, guys, by Mars, Trout, Rendon, and Lagares. Mayfield had a double play to go with it. Regeffro still on base as well, along with Wade caught stealing. Okay, guys, Phil Corbin was the starting pitcher for the 16-19 Nationals, along with the cover boy, Senny Otani, for the Angels. Phil Corbin, guys, starts a 2-4 as a starter for the 16-19 Nationals. Only had 9 hits, 5 strikeouts, 4 runs earned, with a meaningful average of .523. Which is really not much to really disguise or evaporate or have to start an experiment. A science experiment, guys, to really take anything on track. Take anything on track or anything else that can probably stick one thing or the other. So whatever is more good or bad or stick to one point or the other one. Whatever's okay together. It's pretty much getting the most out of it. It tries to do whatever. But it seems to be okay for the Saints, though. Senny Otani, guys, gets the win, proving the 6-0. 6 wins and no losses for the 24-12 Angels. Senny Otani is by far one of the better pitchers today on the replay, guys, on the weekends. He knows how to get the job done. He knows how to hit regularly or tries to do anything he probably wants to do. But he does a nice job by getting something done. He knows us to really have something to work out for the 24-12 Angels, guys, with a nice win. So, with that in mind, but most of that in mind, guys, in total, San Otani, guys, improves to 6 wins and no losses. He had 9 hits, 3 strikeouts, a walk, 3 runs earned, with a main average of .231. Which is actually not too bad, but good. Also, guys, won in Florence, Loop, and save number 11 for Iglesias with 1 hit only. Which is not too bad to start something neutral or normal. Okay, guys, the Rays beat the Mariners today, 3-1. 2-1-1. On the replay, guys, the Tampa Bay Rays had 7 hits. Along with the Mariners, too. But the Mariners had 2 errors on top of 7 hits. Thus to crucify and identify it. To see what the other 2 teams are doing good, bad, average, something else that can probably cooperate more, or anything else that's more to take to the next level and have a lot of exploration. As long as it doesn't need a motive or try to rebuild. But today, guys, the total hits together was 14. Only 2 hours for our awesome community. So the Rays, guys, express it, jumping to 18-17 with that win. And anything else to really wind up? Upsetting the Red Hot Mariners, guys, to 22-13. So the win today, guys, goes to the Rays with a nice pat on the back up to 18-17, dropping down the Mariners to 22-13. Something meaningful. Okay, guys, Killmeyer had 2 doubles along with 2 RBIs. Hit by a pitch, a run scored by Margaret. Anthony Toy caught stealing today, guys. With the win for the 18-17 Tampa Bay Rays altogether. And dropping just one thing. Probably one small derail, guys, but just one thing only. Just to see how that was going to work out, and pretty much to not do any good. Just to take a lot of points on it. Just to apply or have anything to demand. Or its only command. Just to really have something unstoppable for it. But listen today, guys, on the replay, for the 22-13 Mariners from Seattle, Ryan Haniger, guys, had a double, triple, and a run scored. That's a combination. Todd Frazier and Crawford, guys, had an error. Alright, guys, Salt Springs was the starting pitcher for the 18-17 Rays. Gonzalez for the Mariners. So the loss goes to Gonzalez dropping to 2-4 as a starter. For the 22-13 Mariners, that's really come back and give redemption on it for sure. Probably hold something closer added to that too. He had 7 hits, guys, on the replay, a strikeout, 2 walks, and 2 runs earned. One run below average of 385 to begin it, and started for the Saints. So that's brought in Munoz, Swanson, and Sadler. Only 2 walks though. So other than that, guys, the win goes to Springs, having an outstanding record of 5 wins and 2 losses for the 18-17 Rays. Well, this is really something to think about if you're winning as a team and not losing as a team. Just stick out whatever's looking to occupy more often. But tries to get a nice win and have something to really hold on and really disguise it. Just looking at some for a minute. Okay, there we go. But whatever is more to do anything that's more involving it and doing as best you can just to try to win and try to strive for excellence. So Springs, guys, moves up to 5-2, 7 starts with the 18-17 Rays. He had 5 hits, guys, 4 strikeouts, was pretty much back and forth, probably minimum. And also had 1 run earned. So that's to take anything off the bat. With an average, guys, of 275. Also brought in Whistler, Potes, Adam, and save number 9 for Riley. Outstanding record, guys, of 154. A walk and 2 strikeouts just to hang tough and take 1 good step just to immortality. But good win just to really take anything with one team instead of complaining on it. Okay, alright guys, last 2. The Padres beat the Marlins today, 8-1. 1-4, 1-1-1. On the replay, the Miami Marlins had 4 hits and 2 errors. Padres had 13-1. So guys, for our awesome community, the errors was 3, and the hits column was not even 16, but having pretty much a decent amount of time. So the hits column, guys, in total, it's not 16. The total is 17 altogether. So the win today, guys, goes to the Padres. Improving the record to 21-14, and dropping the Marlins closely to 18-17. So on the replay, guys, the Marlins dropped to 18-17 after 35 games, and my Marlins have an opportunity to break that tie in the upcoming weekends. So we're just going to see how that's going to strengthen it in and pretty much stick out something differently. But other than that, guys, we'll see what happens. If it'll take something to exercise or take part of it. So, alright, guys, for the Marlins today, dropping to 18-17. De La Cruz had a double with Garcia and Rojas. Cecil Cooper, I think, had a solo shot. Rojas had 2 errors instead of 1, but had 2 as an even number. And winning in a nice fashion. Pretty much have a nice glimpse. Having something to work out and also take something aggressive at one point or the other one. Winning today, guys, on the replay for the 21-14 Padres. Pretty much having good load of fun. Manny Machado had a double. Cronenworth had a solo shot. 3-run homer, guys, by Voit. Machado had 2 runs driven in. One solo shot by Alcantara. Cronenworth had a double play with Manny Machado as well. Eric Hosmer, pretty much a good regular batter. Pretty much power hitter as well. Had an error overall. Machado and Alcantara, guys, had a stolen base. Okay, guys, Greg Rosario was started today for the 18-17 Marlins. And for the Padres, Yu Darvish. Rosario, guys, drops to 2-2 as a starter. On the replay, he had 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, a walk, 5 runs earned. With a minimum average of 371. Also, guys, brought in Hernandez and Bleer. With a nice one, guys, improving 4 wins and no losses. For the 21-14 Padres, standing out quite well, as much as anything else for it. But doing a nice job for the Saints is Yu Darvish. He knows how to bring something else to the table. Knows how to show more attention when it comes to playing with one team instead of two. But pretty much does incredibly well. That's something outstanding for him at any particular moment. But your Dolphins guys moves up to 4-0. 4 wins, no losses, having an outstanding season so far. From 21-14 Padres on the replay. So far guys on the column, he had 4 hits, 9 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 1 earned. With an alright average of 320. Those guys brought in Hill and Statman. But something to really crucify and have a lot of involvement to take a nice win. Okay guys, last one. Dodgers beat the Cubbies 5-0 today. 2-3. The Dodgers on the replay at 9 hits. Cubs at 7-1. 1 error guys for our Austin community. Accompanied by with 16 hits between two teams with hits and 1 good total. So nice one guys for the Dodgers, improving to 21-12. Outscoring the Cubs to 19-14. So nice one guys for the Dodgers, up to we have no room for the Cubs to drop to 19-14. So far today, it's just to really hang tough, play your own game, and take anything else that's more in the book. Okay, guys, real quick. Mookie Betts had a double with Freddie Freeman. 3 RBIs by Mookie Betts. One for a run scored and hit by Pitts by Outman. Trey Turner had a sacrifice fly, which stands for SF, as a abbreviation. Double play guys by Bellinger and Smith. Trey Turner had a stolen base too. Anything else that is more to stick out and take a nice point just to view something up, or have a good score for a change. But having something above average guys, having a loss on the replay for the 19-14 Cubbies guys, with that loss in total, only a double E's guys, Mahonia and Suzuki. Ortega had an error as well. Chris Avila had stolen base at one time. Alright guys, Wilson Belser was the starting pitcher for the 21-12 Dodgers, and Wade Miley for the Cubs. Miley drops to 4-3 as a starter. And his first 7 starts, guys, for the 1914 Cubs still has a decent record for the time period. He had 4 hits, guys, on the replay, 2 strikeouts, 6 walks, still too many. Well, pretty much in out of togetherness. With 2 runs, with an average of 331. The guys brought in through Smiley, Wick, and Newcomb. Well, having exception, guys, Wilson Balser is an awesome starter. Proving a 5-1. 5-1, guys. 5 wins and 1 loss. Let's see how that's going to go for the 21-12 Dodgers. But if you have a pretty good starter, you're pretty much doing pretty good for yourself. If you have a starter that is having an awesome performance, not giving up too many runs, but more strikeouts. But I don't think the hits will duplicate much of anything, as long as you're doing what you're doing instead of what the other team is doing. I mean, you're trying to take advantage, and anything else that's really looking to come to you. Let's see how that's going to help out, and do anything else that has a good change, and really stay strong. As long as it's good for you, keeps it awesome, and anything else that's more outstanding just to perform. But it's okay to begin with. So, Basu guys had 7 hits, along with strikeouts, a walk, and good average guys of 213 to finalize it. Okay guys, so far my Mets are 18-17, having a nice 7-0 win, winning 2 out of 4 at the Phillies. So, real quick guys, my Mets are now 18-17, have a night off for tomorrow, and then I'm going to be watching a couple of teams for tomorrow. And I think what I'll probably watch is probably going to be, let me double check the averages for a minute. I'm thinking it's going to be I think I'm probably gonna do. If I had to guess, guys, I'm thinking probably the Marlins at the D-backs, or I can do. Um, I'm thinking, guys, the Marlins or at the D-backs, so I can do probably. What's one has an outstanding record? Well, I can probably do Cubs Padres, so we'll see. So after my Mets guys get done with the day off, my Mets are looking to get back to save that winning column, and so will be the Mets guys next weekend for doubleheader baseball 2 hours plus for new episodes for our awesome community. It will be at the at Nationals Park. It will be my Mets guys at the Nationals for a 3-game series. It's going to be Max Scherzer guys. We're going to keep that record for us. 5 wins, no losses. It's going to be Max Scherzer guys for Steven Strasburg, Chris Bassett, and Pablo Espanol, and Eric Fetty taking on my starting pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. And then it will be a 3-game series, guys, with my Mets hosting a 3-game series against the Mariners. The Mariners have been outstanding, too. It's going to be Tyler McGill, guys, for George Kirby, Marco Gonzalez for David Peterson, and to be determined. Alright, guys. I think I've done enough hours for the day. That's going to do it for me this morning, guys. I will be back tomorrow, same time, same channel, for another episode, guys, of baseball tomorrow morning. And we're going to be watching 2 different teams since my Mets have a day off for the most part. If you guys want to catch more MLB 22 2 hours plus, maybe managing my Mets guys every weekend for our awesome community with our 383 mods and our followers. All we gotta do, guys, is hit that like button, support button, and comment. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Say awesome and creative. And now it's power. We'll be meet and greet new community members, new friends, guys, one by one. One step at a time, guys. We have your favorite popular creator, me, guys, Zach Dawson from Titanic, having a very lucky hand. So with my love and I getting married and also get featured engagement very shortly. But who and I are going to be having a buffet supper tonight. But I will be back tomorrow morning, guys. Same time, same channel, 2 hours plus. I mean, doubleheader baseball, guys, is evolving a new era for our 2023 year. Is something that's going to be going on for every weekend. If anything else comes up, let's keep everything infoed and have anything else to express. Whatever's okay with us is okay with you. And probably express the same way at the same time. Probably a little extra. But anytime we manage to meet new community members, guys, new friends, one step at a time, for our 383 mods and our followers, all we gotta do is follow and Sam. Sam follow on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. You guys can run by me, guys, on Twitter. Follow me and Sam me out. Sam follow, guys. How do I improvise it? You guys can follow and share me out, guys. Zach Dawson. Over 4 years active for me on that one. Over 6 years on YouTube. And my love and I. 2,022 days. So I worked this morning, guys. So wants me to get a hold of her after work today. Around 4:30, and then probably have some future plans for the weekend. But I do go back to work on Monday, guys, in the morning. So the plan going forward that's going around is you guys will have a new episode of God of War Ragnarok, which you guys still receive new episodes 3 to 4 days a week. Don't know when Yakuza's going to be coming back, but I'm still going to be keeping PBA Bowling Challenge pretty much still for a little while, every Thursday and Fridays. About 25 to an hour and a half. Since I don't think I'm going to go back to Mass Effect after 5 episodes, depending on if there's something else to involve. But we'll see what happens. Give you guys info as posted as best as possible. If anything else has to be brought into our awesome community. But all you guys got to do is inform your name, how long you've been active on Twitter. Just follow and share, guys. Share and follow one at a time. Never give up, never surrender, guys, but stay awesome, entertained, and keep your heads up for our awesome, popular community. With our 383 mods and all companions. You guys have an account on Instagram. Check out Kevin, guys, over 5 years plus, and over 2 at a second one. And we got each other, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And if you guys want like, support, comments, views, and watch hours, Kevin can always proceed with that. Never give up, guys. Never surrender. Stay awesome, entertained, and keep anything else under control. Carol Tina Powell, Mega Love shout out. How you doing? Remember, guys, baseball is every 2 hours plus. And I think we're going to be hitting 3 hours right now. In over 6 years, I've been on YouTube. And over 4 years on Twitter. But other than that, guys, it's the highest highlight. So, but other than that, guys, if you're looking to have any help or have anything else on it, like popularity or any help at all, Kevin's awesome, guys. He comes in every couple days, every week, but he does whatever he could probably do. But if you guys want to have good chance by having help or extra popularity, guys can check out Kevin, guys, over 24/7. Look at my second Rose Hana and Sorty's Adventures. And also, guys, Running Egg above 24/7. An awesome creator, but very thoughtful too. But just remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. We'll be meet and greet exciting new people, along with 383 mods, the same way at the same time, for the most part. But other than that, guys, the most very important thing, Zach Dawson is an awesome, popular name from pretty much for a long time from Titanic, and that's me. But guys, when shoutouts are always a good thing, you guys can also vote a land of 38, and the Great Showman at 14 as well. The most very important thing, guys, for our awesome community, is we watch videos in full, like, support, and comment. Share me out and follow me, guys, on Twitter. Zach Dawson, me, your favorite popular creator from Titanic, that will stay and stick around for a long time. With Beloved and I having some exciting stuff for our future. Very soon, later, probably very shortly, during our new era of 2023. But yeah, guys, you guys can follow and share me out on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so on and so forth. You guys have a wonderful morning. Have a good weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Same time, same channel. We're going to have baseball going in the morning tomorrow, and then God of War Ragnarok Monday. After work, same time, same channel. Keep your hands up, guys. Like, support, and comment, and follow. Stay awesome, entertained, and anything else, so on and so forth, to make our awesome community better than ever. To have anything to explore and take advantage. But more aggressive, too. But alright, guys, you guys have a wonderful morning. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same channel. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. Remember, guys, stay awesome, entertained, and keep your heads up. We have your favorite popular creator, me, guys, Zach Dawson, from Titanic, only in one place. With our followers and our 383 mods. Until then, guys, have a wonderful morning. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. 2 hours plus for baseball, and then God of War Ragnarok Monday after work. If anything else, I'll keep you guys infoed and more posted. If anything else comes in. You guys have a wonderful morning, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same channel. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one.